Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Jackie, Lincoln, and myself, Rusty, are going to play Abomination, the Heir of Frankenstein, a game for 2 to 4 players, designed by Dan Blanchett and published by Plaid Hat Games. So, let's go collect some body parts.
Hey, Rusty.
Yes, Lincoln!
He's the psychopath. Will you teach us Abomination?
I will teach us Abomination. We have been hired by a shadowy figure to continue the work of a Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
And we are competing against each other while trying to acquire materials to build body parts and reanimate those body parts in our lab. The first person to do that will trigger the end of the game. If we are unable to do that in 12 rounds, Captain Walton will find our patron, who is directing all of this, and kill him.
Oh. Look how big he is.
He is very large, yes.
I think that's the Frankenstein's monster.
That is Frankenstein.
Monster.
Okay.
This is the captain.
That's the captain.
Okay.
Yes.
Why are we all whispering?
We don't want to startle the monster.
That's right.
So, this game is a worker placement game where we are going to be going out and picking up cadavers and taking the parts and bringing them back to our lab. Materials, yes. We will be gaining these materials throughout Paris.
Paris.
Paris. But while we'll be doing this, we're going to need to gain expertise. We're going to need to build up our reputation and keep our humanity to be able to accomplish this. In 4 phases each round, start the round with an event phase where we will have the starting player, the one with the monster in front of them, reading the top card in the event deck. The cards are double-sided, and they will be based off of the round in which we're in. So this card happens to be round 1s through 5 on the front side and 6 through 12 on the back. So we will read the appropriate side, and that will affect the game. Anything on here that affects certain locations, we will use these monster tokens to place them there. But we may also instead get what is called an encounter card. Encounter cards will cause things to happen immediately to a single player or be held off without being read and trigger with an action that someone on the board takes. The starting player, when they pull this card, will again look to see which round it is in, based off of the number at the top and where the captain is. They will read to themselves to see what the trigger is. There are a couple of types of triggers. These examples show the trigger of now. This one shows the trigger of a location, in this case, the cemetery. A now card is read and resolved immediately. The reader, the first player, will see who the target is. If the target is someone that the first player can choose, the first player will choose who the target of this card is and then finish reading the card. In most cases, the first player may choose themselves as well. If they do that, they will then pass the card to someone else to read the card to them. All right? Otherwise, the target may be someone that has done something already, such as in this case, player with the lowest humanity. And the first player will read that card out. Much of this is flavor text, but there are entries regarding many of these cards in the rule book. So we will need to reference the rule book from time to time on some of these. The cards that have triggers of a location, the starting player will look at, read to themselves, and set down. They will not act upon them until the trigger occurs. In this case, location cemetery. The target is the first to visit. That means the starting player will hold on to this card until one of us goes to the cemetery, excluding the person holding the card. Because they may hold this card over multiple rounds, the starting player may change, but that person is still responsible for this card. All right? If they fail in their duties to state, oh, this happened, and it's already occurred, the card is revealed and discarded without action.
Oh.
All right? So you may have a couple of those. There are 4 of them in the deck and 8 of the event cards. We will only see all of them if we go through all 12 rounds. After the event phase, which is that first card, we will then move into the city phase, where we will be placing our meeples.
Meeples. They're not meeples.
They are meeples.
Right, I know, but...
So, this is a scientist, and these are assistants. We will start with 1 scientist and 2 assistants for the game. We can, throughout the game, while we build up our reputation, earn an additional assistant and upgrade those assistants to full scientists. The city phase has us placing one of these at a time somewhere in the city at one of the locations or into our own personal lab to take the actions there. Once all of us have placed all of our meeples into the board, we will then move on to the lab phase, where we will take actions of spending the materials that we have acquired to purchase body parts to add to our table. Okay. We will then potentially, if we have the ability to and wish to, throw the switch once per turn in an attempt to animate portions, if not all, of that body on the table. All right. And and then we will do the ability to take some of the materials, such as flesh, muscle and organs, and preserve them. We will place them in a section on a board that we cannot use to acquire body parts with, but we may be able to sell them on future turns to back to the market on the board. Once we have all completed that, we will then do the reset phase. This is where we will cause materials to degrade by shifting them down from the 4 stages that we have on each of our boards. The freshest materials appear in stage 1, the second freshest in 2, 3, and 4, and so on. Once a material has passed stage 4, it is removed and turned back to the supply. It is no longer usable. Blood that passes stage 2 is no longer usable. The 5 types of materials that we're dealing with, and you've heard some of them, are blood, the red cubes, muscle, the brown cubes, organs, the purple cubes, bone, the white cubes, and orange, the animal materials. Animal materials can be used in place of anything else except for blood if those animal materials are too old, meaning they are coming from stage 3 or stage 4. Bone never degrades, so you can leave bone on your board as long as you wish. Those are the materials. So we will shift each one of those down. You may never have more than 15 of those materials in any one of the 4 stages. If you do, you immediately have to discard down to 15 in that category. All right.
It's only 1 of each type?
You may have as many in each type, but no more than 15 total of materials in
I see.
one stage. So you may have a mixture in there, as you will be acquiring things from the board in different methods. We will do that. We will melt our ice cube one stage if we have an ice cube, and I'll discuss that in a moment. And then we will clean up the board. And this is a great time to talk about what's out on the board. The board is a lot of cadaver cards, and then a few things that help us retain our humanity, or really, really make
We've
us
already
inhuman.
lost it.
Oh. Let's talk about the public square. This is the topmost corner of Paris. This is where you will find the freshly executed bodies. These are not normally refreshed, but they may be refreshed based off of the event card at the beginning of the round. At the end of each round, any cards that are there are swept away and returned to the bottom of the public square pile. If we have an execution at the beginning of the round, indicated by an execution symbol on the event card, we will place 2 new dead bodies out there. The bodies out there, because they are recently executed, are very, very fresh and have quite a few materials to be used. You'll notice that on these 2 cards, we have 2 different gentlemen. One has 2 muscle, 3 organs, 2 blood, and 3 bone. And you'll notice the stage at the beginning. That is stage 1. These are the freshest. So if you were to acquire this gentleman, you would if you decided to collect the materials, would collect those items out of the supply and add them into space 1 on your board. There are 4 stages, as I've mentioned, and the different cards will have different rates of decay. Public Square, you go to that location with one of your meeples. You will place either the scientist or the assistant, and that is indicated by the symbol in the white square. You can see both images there. You will acquire one of those cards and pay a single franc. With that card, you will decide whether you're going to take the materials listed at the bottom, or instead of taking the materials, you can increase your skill level by the number of brains listed at the bottom there also. You'll notice 2 brains and 2 brains. So it's either increasing your expertise, which is here on your board, and we all start at 1.
Except I start at 2.
Some of us may start a little higher. And you will increase that on your board.
What does this cube mean here?
That means you can either choose expertise or the materials from the body, one or the other. When this card is taken, it is not replenished.
Right, until the event says or something like that.
That is correct. The next one over is the cemetery. This is a face-down pile of more cadavers. They are available to anyone placing a scientist or an assistant. You will take the top 3 cards, look at them. You will decide how many of those cards you wish to take. These have the cost printed on them. Well, that's a bad example here, but this gives you an idea that it's a cemetery. You never know what you're getting. This is pot luck. You're going to get something old, something new. In this case, these are skeletons.
I don't think those were shuffled. There's one that's got
There's
some.
one. So
Stage 4, though.
these only have bones, 5 level bones. This is a stage 4. You get 2 muscle, 1 organ, and 3 bones, or you can get 1 experience out of this, and there is no cost for these in the upper corner. Some of these, though, will have costs associated with them. And you can see here the broken heart. This is the removal of humanity from you. This is the second of the 3 dials you have in front of you. Each time you collect a card using the cemetery that has a broken heart on it, you will remove your humanity just a little bit by spinning the dial 1 space to the left.
Except you.
Yeah.
Once you have decided which...
You'll know the reason why when you hear about his story.
Oh.
Once you've decided which cards you are going to take and which ones you are not, you will take the appropriate materials, you will take the appropriate changes on your board, and place those cards at the bottom of the deck face down. There are no discard piles in this game. Anything that is used goes to the bottom of that deck. The next location is the hospital. The hospital will have freshly dead, but you will have 3 options here. Instead of just getting a cadaver, you can get a cadaver, but in this case, you have to have a certain amount of reputation. You're walking into a hospital. They're not just going to let you walk out with a body unless, hey, you know, they know you. So, if you do not have a reputation above 6, you do not get any cards. 7 to 14 in your reputation allows you to take the top card from the face-up pile. There are only 4 that are there each round. That is because we have 4 players. At the beginning of each round, at the end of each round, we will clear that out and replenish with 4 new ones. If you have 15 or more in your reputation, you can take a second cadaver, but it costs you a franc to do that. That is if you place either of your meeples in this location. Again, it shows the stage of freshness, it shows the experience you may gain on those cards. The cost is already incorporated here.
Expertise, is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes, the expertise with the brain. You may, instead, if you wish, work for the hospital, and this is a way to earn money. So you would place your scientist here, and depending on how much expertise you have, you will earn either 2, 3, or 4 francs, based off of 1 to 6, 7 to 12, or 13 or greater in expertise. Lastly, you may volunteer for the hospital. This will give you 2 reputation and will increase your humanity by 1. So you're getting a little better. All of these last 2 require that you use your scientist to go there. Next to the hospital is the morgue. This is also a one-use item. You can place either your scientist or your assistant. The cost is a franc, and you will take the top 2 cards from the deck. Again, there is a cost now associated with some of these cards in the upper corner, which you still have to account for on your dials. And you decide whether you want the expertise or the materials. These are a little older, so these are going to be 2s and 3s. Can't always get the freshest stuff. Maybe cadavers aren't your thing, and you want to go something a little cheaper and doesn't quite affect your humanity. So much. For some reason, this isn't a problem. But next to the hospital is the slaughterhouse. You may always place a scientist or an assistant at the slaughterhouse, and you decide whether you want 4 stage 2 animal materials or 3 stage 1 animal materials. We work our way over to the academy. The academy is a way to help build up your reputation, because you want a better reputation to be able to get more bodies and to be able to get in and do things a little cheaper. There are 4 locations here. The top location is the advanced research. You must use your scientist here. You will gain expertise and one of the 2 face-up cards. You will add this to your hand. You may have no more than 3 of these research cards in your hand. They can be used only at specific times in most of them, or some of them come with reroll or dice mitigation abilities, and you may use them during the throw the switch phase. Right. The research can be done by either the scientist or the assistant, and you will choose one, but you do not get the expertise added. The lecture can be done by either the scientist or the assistant. If the scientist does it, you will earn a franc and 2 reputation. The assistant does it, it's a franc and 1 reputation. And lastly, you may donate to the academy to build up your reputation. Of course, money buys you prestige. It's 1 to 3 francs for 1 to 3 reputation, and only the scientist can go there. You can also atone for the horrible things you have done by going to St. Roque's over here. If the scientist goes, you will increase your humanity by 1 and collect one of the humanity cards. These also have actions that can be played while doing other things during the game to increase your humanity by what's listed on the bottom of the card. You may have no more than 3 of those in your hand at any time, so a maximum of 6 cards if you have 3 of both. If you decide you want want another card, you will have to discard one of that type of card before you can pick up the card that you want to acquire. The market. You have too many things and you want to sell things and you want to get some money. Those bones are just sitting there not doing anything for you. One person can send either the scientist or the assistant to the market, and you may do any and or all of these things as many times as you wish, with the exception of the ice. You may purchase 1. Bones. You may give up 2 bone material to acquire a franc. You may give up 3 of any combination of muscle and or organs to acquire 2 coin from your preserved location. Because you've dried them out, they're not going to do any good for helping the creature you're trying to build along. 2 coins to purchase Leyden jars. Leyden jars are how you throw the switch. Leyden jars store energy in your lab. You need to have Leyden jars to be able to charge them, to be able then to electrocute and bring to life your monstrosity. You can acquire up to 4 of them. It's 2 francs each. Lastly, you can spend a franc to acquire or recharge an ice cube that you have. Ice cubes are placed underneath the stages of materials that you have in your lab. At the end of a round, if you have an ice cube, you do not degrade. You will just flip the ice cube over and it's now a half ice cube. The next round, you would discard the ice cube without degrading any of the materials in your lab. 1 person may go there each. Last couple of spaces, we have the docks. This is somewhere that you will hire people. You will send either your assistant or your scientist to this location. You will acquire one of the 3 cards across the top. These are not cadaver cards. So these are not optional. If you take one, you must use it. Whereas cadaver cards, if you don't like it, you don't have to take the cost in the corner, and you can just put it back at the bottom of the pile. These cards will give you items in a variety of things, depending on the card. Say the dog catcher here, you can either get 2 expertise and a loss of humanity, or you can gain 3 humanity, or you can gain the materials here, which happens to be for stage 1 animal materials.
Oh, those are fresh.
Yes. The cost for this is 1 franc. Once this is played, you will place it on the bottom of the deck, and a new card will come out. Lastly, is the Dark Alley. You know, this stuff just takes a little too long, and it's just not personal enough. You may place one of your scientists here. The Dark Alley. Guess what you're doing? Taking it into your own hands.
Right there.
Murder. You will kill someone.
Oh.
You will get their parts. That is this here listed as a stage 1. You will receive 4 muscle, 4 organs, 3 blood, and 2 bone. For that, you will lose 3 humanity immediately, and you will get a lovely little police badge to place on your marker for your person. If you have 2 police badges, you cannot go back to the Dark Alley. The way you get rid of the police badges, you pay 3 francs at any time on your turn. And all your police badges go away. So you can go back to the Dark Alley. You know,
Grease those
Palms, man.
palms.
grease those palms. Absolutely. Lastly, this space on the board is called the bribe and bump space. You can bump people off of the space that they're on because you want to go there. But the only restriction is that there must be space to put them down here, and you must be able to pay the cost that is listed at the bottom. There are 3 spaces here in a 4-player game. If you bump someone out of the space that they're in, you will place them in the lowest number on the track and pay them out of your personal supply of money the amount of money listed at the bottom. The first person receives a franc, the second person receives a franc, the third person receives 2 francs. You may bump yourself if you wish, but there will be no cost to that. You don't pay yourself. But there must be space for the person you're bumping in the bump and bribe. We do have a first player space.
What's the point of bumping yourself, do you think?
You want to take the
Upgrading.
action twice.
Oh, okay.
So let's say you wanted to go to the morgue twice, and
So when you're placing the pawn there, you're doing it.
that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. There is the first player marker up here. Either the scientist or the assistant can go there. There is no bumping at that location. You will take the first player marker immediately, and once everyone else has finished placing all their assistants or passed because they have no legitimate places they can place assistants, you will then move that marker and place it somewhere on the board or in your lab, which, by the way, your lab has 4 locations that you can place your people in as well. Practice, which will increase your expertise. You must place your scientist there. Give blood, either the scientist or assistant, and you will receive 3 very fresh blood.
Are you getting it up from yourself there? Is that the deal? From you or your assistant?
You or your
Seems
assistant.
like it,
Probably
yeah.
your assistant, more than likely. Repair, where you remove 3 damage from the body that you are working on. And charge Leyden jars. If the scientist goes there, you can charge up to 3 of the Leyden jars
Wow.
that you have, or 2 if it's the assistant that's going there. Now, there is another way Leyden jars do get charged. Like the execution on the event cards, if there's an electrical storm, everyone charges all of their Leyden jars.
Nice.
So that will be indicated on the event card as well in the lower corner. This was the city phase. The lab phase, with the building of the monster, allows you to buy any number of parts that you have the materials for. And how do you do that? Well, we all have this lovely chart here. This chart is double-sided. One side is start a monster part, and the other side is complete a monster part. The start a monster part indicates the types of materials you can purchase, either the head, the torso, an arm, or a leg. It indicates the minimum expertise needed to purchase those. The head requires a 10 expertise before you can even begin to purchase those. 7, 3, and 5 for the torso, arm, and leg, respectively. The materials needed to purchase that product are listed off to the side. In this case, it's muscle, organs, and bone. And you will earn victory points immediately for purchasing these items.
We're not really purchasing them, are we? We're just fabricating them.
yes, fabricating is probably the best way to describe it. You will earn 1 expertise for doing this each time you fabricate a part. And the victory points that you will earn are based off of A, how fresh the materials are, and B, whether you used any animal materials in it or not. If all the materials are from phase 1 or phase 2, you will earn the phase 1, phase 2 number of victory points, minus the number of victory points listed under the orange column if you used any animal materials to replace those that you did not have. If any of the materials come from anything beyond phase 2, you will only earn the 3 to 4 victory points, minus the animal materials penalty for that. When you purchase a part with the start a monster part, you will purchase it with the muscle side up, face in your lab, in the position appropriately on the board. Right. When you wish to upgrade that part, to complete that monster part, you will flip the card over and find the same schedule with different values. Let's say this arm, it requires that you have a 7 expertise minimum, new materials, and only the freshest of materials will give you full points at, in this case, 6 victory points. Anything other than that will only give you 3, and you will lose 1 victory point from whatever you would earn if you used any of the materials of animal materials. Additionally, it shows how much this part will be if that part is alive at the end of the game. You will also earn 1 expertise when you complete a monster part.
So once you bring a part to life, it doesn't decompose, it stays alive?
It stays alive,
Okay.
unless you happen to damage it. And this is where phase 2 comes in. You're trying to bring something to life. And to bring something to life, you may throw the switch once per turn on your body if you have any parts in it that have the skin portion, the complete portion. To do that, you will need a charged Leyden jar, and you will uncharge a Leyden jar for every 2 dice that you throw. So you will flip a Leyden jar over and take 2 of the gray dice. These dice have multiple objects on them. The lightning bolts are damage. There are 2 sides with lightning bolts on them, 1 with double lightning bolts, 1 with a loss of humanity, and 1 with alive, and then a blank side. You will roll these dice and find the number of damage that you have. You will take that many tokens and start placing them on the body parts on your table. Yes, thank you.
Let's make it a little more interesting.
You will start placing them one by one on body parts that do not have damage to them yet. If, for some reason, you were ever required to place a second damage marker, you will...
Au revoir.
Possibly. In the case of just muscle, you will lose that part. In the case of a part that was skin, you will discard the damage and it will be reduced to muscle. If for some reason the part had been alive already, you will discard the damage and the alive marker, leaving it on its skin form. Right. Once you have distributed all the damage to the body, you will then look to see if you rolled any number of humanity sapping dice. If you did, you will reduce your humanity by 1, regardless of how many you threw.
Okay.
All right. And then lastly, for every life token, every life-sided die, you will place life tokens on appropriate pieces, meaning they have to be skin without a life token. You may never have more than 1 life token on a body part. There are a maximum of 6 dice that can be thrown because you can throw no more than 3 charged Leyden jars. And there are blue dice that may be traded out based off of your expertise. Your expertise shows on the dial numbers for victory points and then a blue die, victory points, a blue die, and victory points. Depending on how far you are when you throw the dice, you will have the ability to replace 1 gray die with a blue die or 2 gray dice with a blue dice. The victory points will be awarded to you at the end of the game, wherever you end on that dial. Reputation works very similar. You will see that you can earn an assistant at 7. You can earn an upgrade to a scientist at 11, 16, and 20, and there are victory point rewards at different places for the end of the game there. Humanity, though, works a little differently. Humanity, the victory points are there, positive and negative, but you will also lose and gain reputation depending on how far you've moved immediately. You can lose an assistant down at -9, and if at any point you ever get down to -10 humanity, you can never come back from it. You are permanently at -10.
Okay.
You are a monster yourself. All right?
But how do the blue die differ from the gray?
That's an excellent question. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The blue dice have 2 blank sides, 2 sides with damage, and 2 sides with live markers.
And the damage is just single, not double.
Right.
That is correct. Single damage, you do not have the chance for a risk of double damage on a die. That is throwing the switch.
Okay.
We will continue doing this for 12 rounds. If for some reason someone is able to get all 6 of their body parts on the board and alive, we will finish out that round, and we will score points at that point based off of the dials, and whoever has the most points will win. If we get to round 12, though, at the end of round 12, and the captain makes it here, we will score points based off of what we have on our boards, and whoever has the highest humanity will receive 5 victory points.
Okay.
Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins.
I noticed one of these things says simultaneous in the lab phase. We're not, for purposes of this, we're not going to do simultaneous, right? We'll each take a turn and make sure we're all doing it.
That makes sense, especially if multiple of us are going to be throwing dice. It's going to be difficult for all of us to throw the dice at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. We do start each with our own independent power. We should probably go around and read these to get a little life.
Our power parts
flavor.
or the whole thing?
The flavor.
I'm Marie Freeman. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but she's the daughter of an escaped Creole slave and natural healer. I begin the game with 2 expertise, and once per lab phase, I can spend 1 less material of my choice when starting or completing a monster part.
Nice.
I'm a surgeon.
I am Tanaka Hikaru. I am a charlatan, and I begin the game with my reputation set to 3. I earn 1 reputation each time I am bumped from the academy by another player.
What's a little bit of his background?
Oh, he's the son of an accomplished surgeon in Japan. Hikaru reluctantly followed in his father's footsteps through his talent, though his talent for putting knife to flesh never truly materialized.
Oh, boy. I am Anita Bessini, and my special stuff is at the start of each round, gain 1 franc if you have 2 or less. Research cards that earn, expertise, will earn 1 extra expertise when played. And she just kind of sort of always wanted to be a doctor, but her dad said no, but he was rich, so she's doing it anyways. That's her backstory.
I'm Baptiste Rousseau. He was born in Saint-Domingue to French colonists. Baptiste's early years were a confusion of wealthy privilege and unchecked cruelty. Protected by his father's money, but tortured by his father's rage, he often inflicted violence on feral dogs living on the island, on his island home, a troubling habit that spooked the locals. When the Haitian Revolution forced his family to flee, he was sent to Paris to study medicine in hopes of giving his dark inclinations a more productive outlet. After his inevitable expulsion, Baptiste continued to foster his newfound passion in private, earning the attention of the creature by committing several daring acts of cadaver abduction from Hotel Dieu. My guy, Baptiste, he cannot. His humanity does not change. It stays at 0. So I guess he can do some terrible things, but he does not get any victory points there. Each time you place a second marker on this card when placing at the Dark Alley, you lose 1 reputation. So it'll hurt him when I reach 2 every time I reach 2.
Well, doesn't his character say at the bottom that he's a psychopath?
Yeah, he's a psychopath. Yeah.
Psychopath. Nice.
Yeah, mine just says heiress.
Yeah.
So we're all like upstanding citizens.
I
for
was
this guy.
no. Mine was she was on a pirate ship. She was and then she appeared to bring somebody back from the dead. So the superstitious crew called her a witch and forced her off the ship. So her reputation
But
for
she's still a
witchcraft
surgeon.
followed. But she's actually a healer. Yeah, she's legit.
Nikki is the starting player, so Nikki will read the first event card.
Sure, clean
That's-
up your lab, though.
Ah, yes.
Cheater.
Now, there are also bonus objectives if we're able to complete these during the game. First 1 to 10 humanity on the dial receives the 10 victory points. First to have 6 monster parts on the table in any state will earn 10 victory points. First to 23 on the reputation dial. 2 monster parts alive, 10 points. So we are in round 1.
Round 1. So I just read this.
Just go ahead and read it.
This just says that the Leyden jars cost 1 franc this round. What are they normally?
2.
They're normally 2, so we will
Okay.
place a marker here to remind us that Leyden jars are only 1 franc this round. And that is the whole event.
Okay. Do I look at the other side?
No.
Okay.
No,
Do you want to
that's
read
for
the flavor
levels.
text?
Sure. Alessandro Volta's voltaic pile enjoys a surge in popularity, driving down demand for the more archaic Leyden jar.
Okay. So now I just start placing, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. That's kind of a bad timing, it seems, for that card, because we don't have anything. Can they just sit?
Yes.
Well, then I will do that. Some here, or here. And I will spend 1 of my francs
Thank you.
to get a Leyden jar.
Okay. Advanced research.
So you will choose either one of the 2 cards. You may look at them and decide.
Publish during your turn. Lose 1 scientist from your character card for this round to gain this benefit. So I have to save it to do that, since I just used him to do this.
That's
to get the card.
Or when resolving a cadaver, you can play this to treat the materials as stage 1.
This is fine.
So, okay.
And a new card comes out. Countermeasures.
Okay. I want to go.
Oh, do also gain Rusty 1 expertise for being in that spot.
Yes, you also gain 1 expertise.
Thank you.
All right. So this is lets you gain expertise. No.
It allows you to gain money based off of the amount of expertise you have currently.
All right. I think money's probably always a good thing to have, even if it's not very much. So I'm going to go work and make 2 francs.
I will gain atonement, and I will take human rights.
Human rights.
Lecture at the Academy about the ethics and morality of desecrating human remains. When lecturing at the Academy, do not gain the normal benefit. Gain 3 humanity.
Humanity.
Well, I'll start. I'll go to the public square and pay a franc and take that first card in the cubes, right? Or I can gain
And these don't get refreshed.
or I gain that?
Right.
That's
there's
correct.
another-
Okay.
You will either gain the expertise, which is 2 expertise, or you will gain the materials.
I'm going to gain the expertise. Does that mean I gain an extra because of my person? That's not a research card.
That's correct. It's not a research card. It's a
Okay.
cadaver card.
All right, so I'm going to take the 2 expertise. 1, 2.
And then that card will go to the bottom of the public square deck, which happens to be next to it.
Rusty, does this get discarded when I do this?
Yes, it will go to the bottom of the Academy pile.
Okay. It's just weird because it's going to sit here until I decide to do it, I guess. Research. Wait, let's do that one.
Yeah, get some reputation, right? Or does that cost you reputation?
No, you get it's fresh as a daisy. When resolving a cadaver, play this treat to materials to treat the materials as stage 1.
I'll go ahead and let my assistant give a lecture. So I get another franc and I increase my reputation.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I will bump Nikki
Okay,
for a franc,
thank you.
and I will spend a franc, and I will purchase a Leyden jar.
All right. It seems early to get parts since they decay. So I'm not quite sure what I should do right now.
Well, bones don't decay.
Yeah, but if I go here, which is a place I can go with my guy, I'm going to get all this, and it starts in 2 already.
You may want to consider possibly going to the cemetery. You'll draw 3
That's-
cards, and you could potentially just get some bones at no expense to
Okay.
humanity.
That-
And you're not required to
Okay.
take any of the cards. So if you don't like any of them, you can just say, I'm done, and put
Oh,
them all at
okay.
the bottom.
That is a better choice. That was what I was trying
Yeah.
to figure
so the
out.
bones will keep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I take this one, put the rest back. Or I guess okay, and I take it right away.
That's correct.
So I take 5 bones.
And you will have a place for bones, maximum of 12 of those in there.
5 bones, and it goes in here.
And then that card will go to the bottom of that deck.
I'll bump Rusty. There's 1 for you and 1
Okay.
for the Leyden jar.
So I can't do anything because I don't have the reputation.
That's correct.
So I'm going to need to bump somebody, and I think I will bump in the public square.
Okay.
So that'll be 2.
To me.
Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can.
It's 2 to me.
Right.
That's 2 to you, sorry. And then does that
Goes here.
goes there? Okay, and I will take
Spend.
this, and then I'm going to and spend.
1, yep.
Okay,
1 franc.
and then
Franc.
I'm going to take the 2 expertise, and I don't want that.
Yeah, that's the
That's
body
a-
parts. You've chosen expertise.
Right.
Okay.
It's expertise or the body parts.
Okay, so this goes back to the bottom. Okay,
All right. I will donate 3 to earn 3 reputation.
Nice. All right, so I placed all my guys.
Yep.
we all have.
That's the end of the round.
All right. And that will be the end of the round. We will then sweep. Well, we have no materials. We would move the materials all over 1 and expire any materials that have gone bad. We will then refresh certain locations. The hospital has its cards removed and placed to the bottom, and 4 new cards will come face up.
They just go in a stack.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, there's stage 1.
And then the 2
Well, they're in the hospital.
in the square.
The public
yeah.
square, we may or may not.
Right.
That'll be
That'll
based
be
off
that.
the event card.
okay.
We refresh anything that's face up.
Anything. So these go.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so screw
2. There you go.
Excellent. This will come off. Yep.
Okay.
We move 1 more up.
Yes, we are now in round 2. You are still the start player, so you will
Oh,
read.
that's okay. So I stay start player until
Unless somebody
somebody
does that.
chooses that.
That's
Okay.
correct. So you will read the next event card.
or till something in the narrative changes the, yeah.
So you will look for the event round at the top and see whether it matches what event round we're in.
6 through 12.
We are in a round 2.
So I
Flip
turn it over.
Perfect.
Did we take our meeples back
Yes,
now?
we do.
Okay, so for this round, when placing at the slaughterhouse, gain 2 extra animal materials and 1 franc.
All right.
And then it says the overproduction of livestock results in 6 metric tons of unclaimed beef and pork. Well,
So we also have a lightning symbol in the corner, so we're having a lightning storm. Anyone with laden jars will get their jars charged.
oh, okay.
That's everybody but me.
Right, get some reputation. Lecture,
Okay, lecture.
right?
That's correct. So you will get a franc and 2 reputation.
1, 2.
Well, I'm gonna research. Take that card.
Okay, the replacement. Play at any time. Oh, that's nice. I think I will do some advanced research in that case. And that's going to give me a card and 1 expertise.
Yes.
And then I'm going to play this to get 2 more expertise.
All right. That will go to the bottom of the academy pile.
Probably might have made sense to hold on to it. I'm not sure why. My gut tells me that. When placing at the market, gain an extra franc on each sale of preserved organs or muscle materials.
I am going to volunteer. That will increase my humanity 1 and my prestige, my reputation by 2, and this now brings in my 3rd assistant.
I am going to gain some humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
Humanity. So I do that and I take a card. Do I get that only when I play the card?
Only when you play the card.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
So, not a problem, and this will come back out.
I will publish. So this guy's done for this round. And he is. It's during your turn. You lose 1 scientist from this from your character card, and then to gain this benefit. So I get 2 expertise and 2 coins in a fountain, and 3 reputation. And then I
Nice.
discard this card.
Yes.
There's nice bonuses on the bottom. I don't know if Rusty mentioned that, but you can re-roll any dice instead of, you could toss that
Yeah.
card.
Instead of using it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, during the throw the switch phase, these cards some of them have the ability to.
Yeah. Does that one re-roll bad rolls?
This is re-roll any dice that show.
Okay. And then this one has re-roll either 1s or 2 bad, damage, and then this is just re-roll any 1 or more dice. Kind of nice.
which ones are research cards?
The research are up here at the academy.
Those are, okay.
I'm going to go to the cemetery. Hard way. I'm going to go ahead and take. Do I have to tell you what I'm taking?
You'll just show them and
I'm
you'll collect
taking
them.
5 bones.
All right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go.
They go down here for the bones.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is an interesting situation. I think I am going to.
In your lab.
I have nothing other than giving blood that I can do. This is interesting. I am going to go to the docks and I will draw. Oh, I have no money. I can't go there either. Let's get some animal. I will take.
Remember this?
Yes. let's take 5 of the level 1, and I will get a franc for that as well, because they're giving it away.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're a sick, sick person.
It's encouraging. When did you gain another?
He got his reputation up to already.
My reputation is at 8.
Okay. Okay. I am going to actually bump red. Right? I can do it with the researcher. So I pay you a franc. And I'm going to take one of those cards.
Would you like to look?
Yeah, I can't really see what the deal is. The bottom is what I can earn.
The bottom is what you would receive at the time that you activate the card. There may be requirements for when or what you need to do to activate the card on there.
Okay, so I have to have animal parts in order to do that too. Okay.
I will go to the market. And I'll spend 2 for a Leyden jar.
Okay.
Can you hand me a Leyden jar, Rusty? Oh,
Absolutely.
thanks very much.
Do you wish to buy any more?
Oh, I can buy as much as I want. I'll buy another Leyden jar.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What does this guy mean?
That is a reminder that we have an event card here.
Remember, this was what he got. They're basically just giving away the animal.
Oh, okay.
Only one person can go there though, so you have to pay to bump him. But you'll gain $1.
I'm going to
a
become the
franc
first
player.
player.
There you go.
All right.
Rusty, I think it's all you next 2
Yeah.
turns.
Oh, is it?
Well, unless he bumped.
Yeah,
No.
because you were last and you have an extra.
I am going up to the hospital. I will take the top card from the deck. Thank you. And I will use it for the 2 expertise, as I have no expertise right now, and that will go to the bottom. And then my last action will be to... Yeah, let's go to the docks. And I'm going to hire the hospital thief for the coin and the loss of humanity. Draw 1 from the hospital stack or deck if the stack is empty. So I
Just
will,
the top one?
Just the top one. And that, again, I will take the 2 expertise for rather than the materials. This card is discarded. That is my last action. And now Jackie.
Do we replace that card since they're all going to get wiped?
We do, because Jackie has the option to bump me from here. She has her final player, first player marker to move to another location.
Ah, okay, so I can only go to where an assistant can go. I think I will go to the market in that case. And I'm going to go ahead and get a Leyden jar.
Pay Lincoln.
You bump me.
You bump Lincoln,
Oh,
so
I have to
you
give
pay
that to
him.
you.
Yeah.
Him
And I
one.
have to do.
No, it's not 2,
It's just 1.
It's just
And
one.
then you pay the 2 for the jars.
Oh, all right. I think I didn't. That was
It
probably
was
a
1 the
stupid
previous
move.
round.
but-
No, you gotta get him.
And it goes to the uncharged side.
Perfect. That's
Okay.
all of us.
Yep.
We then go to our lab
Lab.
phase. Does anyone have enough materials to assemble a part to put on their
Not
board?
me anyway.
I have a bag of bones.
As do I.
I actually could.
Do you want to with
Start?
your animal parts?
Sure. It's only for the arms I'm looking at. I only need 3 or
They won't be
but
very
I
good.
don't have enough parts. I definitely do not
How
have
many do you
enough
need
parts.
to do it?
I would need a minimum of 8 parts. 8 materials.
For an arm?
Oh, yeah,
For an
it's-
arm
yeah,
or
3,
10
3,
for a
2,
leg.
3.
So yes, I do not have enough.
Wow. that's
Well,
it.
to
Well, the
complete
head,
to complete it, but
but you're not smart enough yet. That's 8 as well.
To even start a monster part.
Use animal materials for a head. I don't even know about that one.
So
oh, yeah.
none of us can throw the switch, and none
Right.
of us has materials preserved. So we will. Anyone with materials
To
will push
preserve? Okay.
them over by 1.
Get your cubes, your dudes back.
We will take, as Lincoln says, dudes.
Mine are ladies.
Do these get wiped too?
Did we advance that? Yeah.
Those will go to the bottom, and we will put 4 new ones out, face up.
2 new Academy cards.
That is the end of round 2. We now move to round 3. And the
Okay.
Make sure it's the right round first.
Yep. A fatal disease spreads like wildfire across the livestock of France, bringing the cattle industry to a halt. The slaughterhouse is off limits, and dog catchers at the docks charge 1 extra franc.
oh wow,
That's
Those are the only things that are there.
really bad.
there's a bone man there.
Yeah, but I'm.
I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm gonna lecture with my guy for a franc and 2 reputation.
I am going to volunteer for a humanity and 2 reputation.
Someone's planning some nasty business over there.
Well, dang it. I think I'm about to pay you a franc because I really haven't moved up my humanity at all. So,
Oh, the humanity.
bumping you here, paying you.
Thank you.
I get 1 humanity and
2 reputation.
2 reputation. 1, 2.
Oh, interesting.
So I'll bump here and lecture, give you $1, a franc, and then I will
Thank you.
get a reputation and a coin.
There
Thank
you
you,
go.
sir.
You're welcome.
You just did what I was going to do. So, well, I might just
That one's city phase.
yeah. Or between turns. Well, okay. Then I had to do that. I
Okay.
think that might be kind of a not good move, but we're
And
learning.
I fill it.
Immediately. Thank you. I have reputation to get 1 card from the top of the stack there. The face up.
Face up one. Yep, it's right there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Twins.
I'm actually going to take the materials. So it'll be 2 brown,
2 muscle,
3 organs,
3
I should have
organs.
taken that other card.
2
2
blood,
blood,
and 2 bone.
2 bone. Bone will go there. This is stage 2. So it all goes into stage 2.
You got a lot of parts there. You should be able to do it this round.
Yeah.
I might be able to get an arm this round.
An arm.
An arm. Maybe a leg.
Okay. An arm and a leg. Ha ha ha. I'm going to go here and buy a Leyden jar. So that's 2 francs and a Leyden jar.
You can do it twice, like I did.
Sure. Let's just get it all ready to go.
There you go.
Uncharged.
And I'm gonna go and bump myself since it's free.
Yep.
And it gives me 2 reputation, which brings me to 7, gives me another assistant. And I gain a franc.
You bump yourself for free?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
part that I was forgetting.
That's why I did the little guy first. It could have been either or, but I figured the little guy.
So wait, when was this?
That was a card thing. You bump this guy up
Yeah.
the track.
Shortening the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bump myself.
You cannot bump anymore.
Oh,
I
it's
can't,
full. It's
'cause
full. It's full.
full.
Too bad.
And then that means that one's gonna get wiped.
Lucky you.
Huh.
That would have triggered
Seems like we run out of spaces
immediately.
pretty quickly.
Yeah, this makes the.
Well, you always got your lab too.
Sure. I'll probably charge up some Leyden jars
Yep.
here.
Well, I think I don't have a charged Leyden jar. So
To do this?
to
You
do.
can put an assistant in there and charge it.
Oh, yeah, and I could do, it could also do that stuff, which doesn't make any sense. And then I wouldn't be getting the body part. All right, you know what? This is probably also a bad idea, but I get to take 2 of these or look at 2 of these
Take 2, and you can choose.
and choose one.
Choose both if you wish,
Look at
or
you.
none. But it does cost a franc.
Frankly,
each.
it costs a franc.
Just one.
And
1 franc? Oh,
1 franc total.
totally do that.
and the heart.
And
Your
a-
humanity. If you do 2 of them, there's the humanity
there
up
could be
in
a
the
Oh,
cost.
right.
Does have a
It could
cost.
be up in the corner.
They do.
The both of them had.
Eh,
Yeah.
eh.
Who cares?
I think you're supposed to, right? I mean, that's the game.
Yeah. So you decide how many of those you wish to do.
I'm going to do -2, and I'm going to take the 2 expertise.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
I'm going to go to the docks. I'm going to hire the bone man.
Do we have something about the docks?
It was
It's
only the
those.
dog catchers.
Okay.
And then I will get 8 bones.
8.
8 bones.
Well, here's 4, and here is 4. That's a lot of bones.
Bones.
Bones. And a new card will come out.
Can you run out of material here?
You just use different supplies.
Oh, okay. So it's limitless. I'm charging Leyden jars with my assistant, so that's only 2. 1, 2. I'm ready to go.
Yep. I'm gonna do the start player.
So rude.
There you
What
go.
else do I have to do?
I was hoping no one would notice that or remember. I was the start player, so I'm done. Well, I think only Rusty has.
I have 1 left.
Lincoln's gonna have 2 more.
No, just one. Oh, that gets to
That
do
gets
something.
to do something too.
I'll do research, and I will
Yeah.
take the steady hands. Those are different, and this will come out, but it's not going to matter here in a moment.
I guess I go to the cemetery. Draw 3. Oops. And I pick which one I want to do.
You can take all 3, or none, or 2, or
Just to pay
1.
the cost.
Right, which doesn't affect me because I don't. My humanity is. I'm a
And
horrible person.
And you got 2 cards that don't even have a cost in
Yeah.
humanity. Okay.
So I'm just going to take all 3 for the expertise,
All right.
and they just go back in the bottom, huh?
And then you have the starting player marker to move.
Right. I don't know that there's any place I can go.
Well, you can always.
Yep. I
There
can
you-
charge Leyden jars. Let's do that. So that now it's the next phase here. The
Lab phase.
Yeah.
Well, because we're going to start getting things that can happen, let's start with the starting player. Do you have any monster parts to build?
no, I do not.
And not anything to throw a switch on, and nothing to preserve.
You're the only one.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
So, I am going to actually start the head.
Ooh.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. That requires 3 organ, 2 muscle, and 3 bone.
Should have taken
And
another card.
it requires that I have a minimum of 10 in. Oh, never mind. Wrong one.
Fine.
Wrong one. I was
I'm sorry.
looking at the wrong one. My mistake. Not reputation, expertise. I have to start with a
Leg or
leg
something.
or an arm. And I'm going to start with. Either one of them is going to cost me points, so I will start with the higher one. I'll start with the leg.
Right or left, sir?
Oh, dealer's choice.
Here you go.
So this is, thank you. This is 4 muscle with 2 animal materials covering that.
Ugh.
They are all from level 2 or before. I will earn an expertise for that. It would normally be 5 victory points, but because I'm using animal materials, I lose 1, so it is only 4 victory points.
Okay.
Are you attaching that on the wrong side
I
on
am, of
purpose?
So I am blue.
Yep.
And that is number 4. I do not have the ability to go up because I don't have the expertise. And that is the end of that. I'm not throwing the switch. And I will preserve that material.
Cool.
So that meant moving it down into that area.
Means it's something you can sell.
I can sell it at the market, but I can never use it to purchase
Parts.
or to acquire
Okay.
parts.
When does the stuff move down in decay?
Well, that'd be the next thing here.
We
Okay.
now decompose materials. On mine, this slides over, and because blood went over, it's discarded immediately.
Oh.
Could you not use it on that last bit?
No, that last bit didn't have any need for blood. It's the, you'll notice that on the backside where the blood comes in for completing the monster. We will then take our guys back.
Okay. So
And
we're
4 from the top. of
yeah,
that.
but I'm waiting until
Oh, I see,
we've wiped
okay.
the board because I think that's
Yeah.
the most
It
confusing.
says refresh the game board is the next thing here.
That's
Yep.
refreshing the game board right now.
Okay. I'm going to keep doing the same thing I've been doing so we don't get
So does-
confused.
That
Does
stays.
the morgue just stays there?
The morgue just stays.
Okay, but we get 4 new patients at the hospital? 4? Yeah.
1 for each
Ooh.
player in the game.
Okay. And then that goes right to.
These 2 do. These did not get refreshed yet. So
And he comes off too.
both of those come off, as does the marker at the slaughterhouse.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
These are swept,
Did these get wiped too? Yeah, you
Yes,
said you
I
were going to
did
do
'em.
what you did.
and we are now into round 4,
And the event phase.
and the event phase will start, and that will be up to the starting player.
Complaints of grave robbing and other tomfoolery lead police to patrol the local cemeteries and docks. Cemetery is off limits, and scoundrels is what these are called. Charge 1 extra franc.
Scoundrels.
And then I think that's it. There's nothing. Do we just put that back, or do we hold on to it?
It goes down.
That will come over here. I'd been setting it off. Now, there is lightning also
Ooh, I
at the
don't
bottom
need
of
to charge
this,
anything.
so anything that's...
Ah, boo. Okay. I'm going to play a patrol card, which no one's going to like, but I want to get the humanity. Before city phase or between turns, make the docks off limit for the rest of the round.
Okay, well, docks are off limits. That just solves that problem.
Goes away, and I get to bump 1 bump for that.
You're first.
Yeah. See what these are, since I might go there. Okay, I'm going to go there with that. Not the big dude. And then, that is my turn.
Yeah, it's my curse in life that you were going to play the move I want every single time I do
sorry.
game night. Wow. Okay. In that case, will go...
To Paris, France.
And this is Paris, France.
Well, what was your point?
That's a joke. A
Oh.
bad joke that we do over and over again. It's Steve Martin. 40 years old joke.
40-year-old joke.
42-year-old joke, something like that.
I'm going to lecture Frank to reputation.
Nice.
Still 1 short.
I need some money. I'm not liking my situation. I'm going to spend 6 bone
Oh, wow.
for 3 franc.
Not the, oh, you have to do 3. I'm sorry. That's kind of rough.
What do you mean that you have to do 3?
This is,
Shoot.
This is 3,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
So
three,
it's
2,
the
but
bone.
this will get me 1 each for a total of 3
3
francs.
francs.
oh, I'm reading that wrong. I was seeing that at the bottom, like you get 1 for each, but that's an ice.
That's ice,
Yeah.
ice,
And you can only buy
baby.
1.
Dude. Okay, I'm going up there to the hospital. Or not, what? This
Slaughterhouse?
Slaughterhouse.
Yes. She wants some animal
I
materials.
would like some animal materials, and I will take the number 2s.
So that'll be 4 number 2s.
Ew.
You guys. I will bump myself,
Nice.
and I will take that card, and I play it any... Well, let me look at this one real quick. Okay, yeah, this one's good. This one, I'll just play it any time, do it right now. It just gives me, to gain this benefit, it's just gain 3 expertise.
Nice. 3 expertise.
The new one lets you remove all damage from monster
good.
parts.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, assistants are not very powerful, are they? But I think I'm going to maybe do... Nope. You know what I'm going to do?
Start player.
Yep.
I will be going up to the hospital, and I will take 1 card from the top, as I have reputation of 10 right now. There's no other cost for it. I'm just going to get the expertise out of this. Gets me to 8. Thank you.
Oh. Keep doing that, right?
No,
this
that
does
was
go
correct.
right.
Face down. Perfect.
All right. I'm going to volunteer. Here. So, I bump my humanity up 1, which gets me reputation on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bump my reputation 1, 2. And I would like to play my research card, which is if I discharge 1 Leyden jar and discard 2 animals, I gain 3 expertise. 1, 2, 3. 2 reputation. 1, 2. 1 Frank, and I lose.
You lose a humanity.
And I lose a humanity.
And then you
That's a good
lose
deal.
a reputation.
Why?
Because you've lost the reputation there.
Oh, that it doesn't stick?
No.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I thought once you had it, you had it. So there's that card. And that was a research card. So every time I earn expertise, I earn 1 extra expertise.
Nice.
Done.
You also gain your 3rd assistant.
Why?
Because you passed 7 on the reputation track. You
Oh,
now
I
have-
missed it. Okay.
You now have your 3rd assistant.
Yay. Does it go into action right
Yeah.
now?
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is this at the hospital? No, it's at the morgue. Yeah, let's just do it. It's cost me a franc. Take 2. They're small. I really don't need the body parts at stage 3 if I can't do much about it, so I will increase my expertise by 2. And I would pay the cost, but there is no cost on these anyway.
Bottom of this one face
Bottom of
up.
that one, okay. Yeah, that deck is too close. I keep doing that.
By the way, I get this
Yeah, I think you take
lovely
it when you
guide.
do that
Yeah,
thing.
because otherwise you won't. So this is after everybody. So we have to skip me, right? Because after everybody is done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
so I'm
that's what I was
just playing.
saying. When
I'm playing this
it's
one.
fine to do it, but when you do this, you would probably take this because I'm still the start player until this round is over. But it doesn't make any difference.
Are we still at the cost of 1 to bump?
Yeah.
Oh man, then I'm gonna have like no money.
Or 0 to bump yourself.
Well, where would I be bumping myself off of?
This you can't do. You
I
can't bump
can't.
here.
Because there's nothing to bump myself off of.
Right there.
Oh, I don't have to bump
You don't have
because
to
I
pay.
was.
You would go there.
It does bump it. It's not. It's only one of those
Oh, it's a
things can
bump,
be
so
there,
I
but
am
it doesn't
bumping,
make.
but I
It
don't
doesn't
pay.
cost
Okay, but
you.
that's
You're
still
bumping yourself,
Okay, that
so-
still makes total sense to do. And 1 reputation, and do I get my assistant Not for
Immediately.
this round.
Immediately.
Immediate?
You do.
Immediately.
Ooh, that's exciting.
All right. I will donate.
Oh goodness, you just got your money.
I'm going to donate 1, which upgrades him to that.
Nice.
How did you do that? I'm just
I
wondering.
updated my reputation. I spent 1 coin to
Okay.
get 1 reputation.
Okay.
Get it up to 11, you get to make
Start
an
to-
assistant into a scientist.
That's a
These
good
go
deal.
to 11.
I just have 2 assistants. I have to bump, I guess, to do stuff. I can get some ice. No, I can't. I only have 1 franc, so I can't even bump because I can't pay 2 francs.
I should bump yourself.
I'll get a research, one of these cards. Humanity 2. Sounds great. Done.
Well, advanced research then.
Nice.
Get a card and a expertise. And then, which one of these do I want? One of them was repairing, right?
Okay, I'm gonna bump myself again, because I can.
Yep.
And I will get another franc and another reputation.
I'm going to go to work. I will get 3 francs. I am at a 8 expertise, which is 3 francs.
I will give blood. So I will take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Take 3. They're small.
Oh, I can't bump myself again.
Nope. That was why I was wondering why you were doing it. But there might not have been any other choices to do.
Well,
Since nothing here. This is terrible that it hasn't come up.
It's bad that it hasn't come up, but also we can't
I
go
know,
to the
cemetery,
cemetery,
yeah.
so
Or the docks.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird.
been a
can't-
bad round.
yeah, it's kind of a tough one. Well, boy, there really isn't. God, is there even anything I can do?
You can get blood.
Yeah, you can do it on your own. Wow.
Yeah, I guess I will give blood. So,
So 3
3
blood.
blood. And it
3
goes,
blood. In your
That's
stage 1.
fresh blood.
It's fresh as it gets.
Gross.
And that is the end of the city phase.
Yes. We now work into the lab phase. You became starting player, so
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah, she should take that out there. Yep.
Yeah. And you are not purchasing anything. You are not charging anything. You're not throwing the switch, and you're not preserving any materials. I am doing none of the same as well. Are you purchasing anything? Do you have any ability to purchase
No.
any parts yet?
No.
Nope.
Okay. And anyone have materials they wish to preserve? No.
No.
All right. That is the end of the lab phase. We are now into the reset phase, and we decompose.
Decompose.
Everything pushes over by 1. We will then refresh the board.
Can you do anything with blood besides?
It will be needed for building the final stages of the body parts.
Oh,
Blood is absolutely necessary
there
for the
was
final stages.
absolutely no point to getting blood
Could you
out of
hand me my green
assistant.
guy, Lincoln? Or someone?
got it.
Thank you.
Teach your assistant a
To
lesson.
be mean.
She just handed it to
Okay.
me.
All right. Did these get
good.
replaced yet?
Wait. Did you just do
I
that?
I did not. No.
Where's
Why'd that
my
refill?
It's right there.
newest? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Shouldn't have refilled.
Okay. The hospital will need to refill. These have not been refilled yet, correct? Okay. We are now in round 5.
Goodness.
Okay, so it's the, you receive an anonymous letter. I know you are of good heart despite the secret task you labor at. The fiend you toil for is dangerous, yes, but nothing compared to the hell you would unleash if you succeed. Delay, stall, do what you must to give me a chance. Humanity depends on it. Each player with humanity greater than 0 may draw 1 humanity card from the deck. Read entry C3 to the player with the highest humanity.
All right. You are below 0,
I got 2.
and that you have the highest. So
Wow.
Well,
so we each will draw a humanity card from the deck.
Okay.
And that gets added
Then
to
we keep it.
We keep it. And you will be reading
C3
C3
to Nikki.
to Nikki. And that is the bottom of the right page.
You walk into your lab to find the creature sitting on the edge of your desk, twirling a pen. Notes passed in the dark, it muses, though you can barely hear it. A river of words, but to where and to what end? I'm sure I don't know what you mean, you reply. My meaning, his meaning, the meaning of it all. Of course you know nothing. Where the blind leads, only a fool would follow. But who follows the fool? Later, you feel the creature's presence when leaving your laboratory, and you are certain it or one of its minions is following you. You endeavor to be especially careful while in the city. All spaces that give humanity are off limits to you this round. Bumping costs you 1 extra franc.
Wow.
Locations that give humanity. That's a reminder.
But they're only off limits.
They're only
to
off limits
Nikki.
to me.
True. But they're just reminders still.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. A little reputation wouldn't hurt, so where's the so this is volunteer. I will go volunteer. Get 1 humanity and 2 reputation.
We haven't had any executions. This is not good.
Nope.
I am going...
Murder.
Murder.
I'm considering it. All right. I am going to go back and I'm going to lecture. I haven't been at lecture for a while, so I will get a coin. 2 reputation.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What's your reputation at now?
13.
I'm going up to the top of the hospital. I can go there, right?
Yep.
I'm not. And I am
Well,
taking...
are you at the right? Yeah, you're at the right level.
I'm taking the person there, and I'm gonna get the parts.
The parts.
So, 2 muscle, and this is all level 1 stuff. 3 organs, 2 blood, and a bone.
It's not much of a person left there if there's only 1 bone.
This is true.
Okay, I'm gonna hire a cutthroat, which means I can send one of my little guys. That's my unethical experiment. I discharge 1 Leyden jar.
So you were hiring one of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the cheapy guy.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Mr. Cheapy.
no wee ones. Me promise. Okay. Pay the cost, which is a gold a franc, and then I get the benefit. I discard that card, so I get 5 reputation. Wow. And that lets me upgrade one of those guys, which is cool. Okay.
And then that academy card goes away, correct?
Wait, did I just do reputation? I did do reputation. It wasn't reputation. It's
Expertise.
yeah. I know I'm not at 7. But at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's at 8. So 5 of this, which is great because I want to get the good die. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that guy back. Put that there. Okay, and that's discarded.
Okay. I'm
Just
going to do research and take this card.
going to go to the cemetery. I will draw 3. Thank you. So
Can I just go?
you can. I don't see any reason why not.
All right. I'm bumping myself and taking that 1.
Sure.
So
And I'm taking the parts. So it's 3.
I will need some parts as well. I am not taking
2.
him.
1.
I will take him.
Oh, I see. There are a lot of cards that don't
I
have
will
a
take him for the expertise.
cost. But do they have less of a benefit?
Right, they're older materials, and there's less of them.
So my spending humanity to do expertise was not a good move.
I don't know.
You're going to need expertise to be able to do things, and it's a hard balance. So I will lose a humanity here, and that will go back as well. So those 2 go to the bottom of the cemetery. And those were all 3.
Okay. And I did my turn, so it's your turn.
I'm going to go lecture. So Rusty, you get a coin. And I get, and I will use this card, the guest lecture. So I get, in addition to the coin and the 2 reputation, I get 2 more coins. I get 3 coins and 4 reputation.
I also gain a reputation for being bumped from the academy.
Gain it?
I gain a reputation each time I'm bumped from the academy by another player.
Cool.
Okay,
And that gets discarded there. Gotta really keep those kind of over
it's
there.
time to get a couple more Leyden jars, I think. So, 2 more.
Oh, I get to
Not
upgrade my
charged.
dude. This time it happened.
Nice. I'm going to have to go back and get more materials. Let's try going to the morgue. I will pay the franc. I will take the top 2. I will get the expertise for her. No. Nope. I will do that, and then I will take the materials for him. 2, 4, and 2. And they're level 3 materials. I will need to make sure I don't have 15, but I don't believe I do. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I don't. I'm good.
So obviously I'm gearing up for the lab phase. Can I build more than 1 torso at a time? So I could keep...
Torso or body part?
Or body part, sorry. As
absolutely.
long as I don't go over 15 in here, I could keep collecting stuff right now.
Yes.
So, well, I'm too close. I'm 11.
You're 12, I think, aren't you? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay,
Yep.
12. That would be too much unless I want to get something that's older, and I don't because I don't want to give up the points when I construct this thing. So I will practice. That gets me 1 expertise, 1 more expertise.
Okay.
Like I said, every time, Lincoln,
to
every
do.
time. Unbelievable. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to give blood in the lab and use this card. So instead of gaining the normal benefit, I gain 3 expertise, 1 reputation, and 1 franc.
Nice.
Let's do that in order. 3 expertise, 1 reputation, which lets me upgrade one of my assistants. And I'm going to do the 1 franc before I forget. And now, so how do I
Just replace one of them. It doesn't.
just, it doesn't matter
give
because
you.
they're
Yeah, they're
used.
already used.
Okay, good. All right. All right.
I think this is the way to go. Advanced research. I will get 1 expertise, and I will pick up publish. That is me.
Discharging a Leyden jar.
You
Done.
can't do it with your
Midnight
assistant.
oil.
Yeah, you can. Because that really. Oh, does that mean that's now a scientist and it can't be bumped by an assistant?
No.
No.
Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. Oh, well, maybe. We'll see. Cards aren't bad, but I think I'm gonna bump myself. And I will get 2 reputation and a franc. It's just me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get the first player mark.
Right. I don't think there's anything you can do. I guess I can do the lab, something in the lab. I'll probably be doing some stuff, so I'll do some blood. Okay.
We are now into the lab phase. No building of monster parts, no throwing of a switch, no preserving of materials. The same with you.
So I have to discard this, right?
Not yet.
Oh.
That'll remain there.
Okay.
I'm going to build a monster part, if not 2. The
I have a thing. I don't know if it interrupts you. During the city or the lab phase. Right?
Mhm.
Take and discard 1 random research card from any player who has at least 2.
well, then that would be right now, so you can force one.
I'm
of-
gonna do it.
Okay. Which one are you going to do?
Whatever. Just
Well, it's
Look at 'em,
important.
you gotta
It's
look at 'em.
it
important.
says random.
Oh, random? Does it?
1 random research card from any player.
Because I was about to use one of these, so that's,
Oh no.
that's quite all right.
I don't like these, but I want the 2 humanity. So
Yep.
It just gets discarded.
yeah,
Yep,
it's
to the bottom
not
of the pile.
for
That
me.
was the one I was going to use.
Ugh.
Quite all right.
50%
Nope,
chance, though, so.
that's quite all right.
So then I gain 2 humanity for being
the humanity.
mean. I'm sorry, Rusty. You know I don't like those kind of things.
No, but it was random. It's very much like the robber. I do not see anything bad about that. So I am going to build a couple of things. It's 2, 3, and 3 now.
What are you building?
I'm building a head.
Ooh, he's getting ahead.
Aha.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, and 3. Unfortunately, it is out of a level 3. And I'm also going to try to pull off.
Some skin on your
I'm
leg.
going to pull off another leg.
You can use some
Yeah.
animal
Yeah,
materials.
I'm going to pull off another leg.
Should I give you a choice? Then you
4,
can have
4,
some.
2.
I'm giving you the correct size.
Correct side.
But it
Okay.
would be funny.
So these were
if it
all
was a
The head.
little
2.
Paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
all correct, but from level 3 for the head, so that's 5 points. And then for the leg, I'm using animal parts. It's 3, so it's -1, so it's 2. And that's this here. And I have nothing that I can charge. And then I will preserve these materials.
Oh, wow, that's good. That'll let you do some
Yeah.
sales.
All right, so I'm going to try the lab phase myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying the torso. So that's 7 in my expertise, which I do have. So I'll put it there. And for a torso, it is 4 blood. Is that blood?
4 muscle.
Oh, it's muscle. Sorry. Okay, there's 4 muscle and 4 organs.
Forgans.
Forgans and 5 bones. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Nice.
5 bones. And they were all taken from level 1, so I get 7 points. When do you use blood? Oh, on the other side. That's too unfortunate. That and that.
Well, that's like that's reanimating, man. That's why I need the blood.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this
And-
next turn I'll actually be able to do that stuff. It's a really
I
good card.
cannot do anything else. So
You can decide to preserve organs and or muscle if you wish, but they will not not be usable for acquiring body parts. You can only sell them at the market. You generally want to do that when they're in stage
here.
3 or stage 4.
yeah, I'm not going to worry about it then,
All right.
and I can't build any more.
And unfortunately, none of us have anything with skin on it, so we can't try to throw the switch.
Right.
Okay.
So we reset.
We reset again. Yes, and
Did
we
we decay?
we decay also. So
This
Goodbye.
goes here. Blood I lose.
Bone. Thanks.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, then.
Okay.
Oh, these go.
Oh, this is nice for you guys. When you place at the market, you get an extra franc on each sale of preserved organs or
Nice.
muscle.
Well, only Rusty's there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
didn't-
preserve. You will be.
Maybe.
Might maybe.
Might maybe be.
All right, and we are now in round 6.
I have a question. Can I sell from here? Or does it have to be in the preserve to sell?
It needs to be in the preserve to sell.
Got it.
So, student riots. Students from the University of Paris have taken to the streets in protest, incensed by a political dismissal of a popular professor. The gendarmes are out in force, making nighttime activities more risky. The dark alley and the docks are off limits. Hey, I won't be doing probably that stuff this round.
I'd also like to tell you, you will not be purchasing anything from the morgue because I'm making the morgue off limits for this round.
And you wanted that humanity back from that.
I do want the humanity back. Also, you guys are kind of getting up there, so
But we've had an execution.
Sweet.
There will be
Sweet.
2 new bodies in the public
Well-
square.
it's kind of exciting.
I'm going to tell you now I'm not using it because I've been waiting for an execution, but I have a humanity one that can stop that. But I don't want to use it because I want that.
I think I want those parts. Parts is parts. So I'll send a guy over there, cost a franc, to take one of those cards. I'll take the one with 4433. Look, her head, it's separated. These poor people. They were bisected.
It's all
It's like the
guillotine
same lady too. She's not quite worth the same value.
between
So
sisters.
I get, yeah, that's right. They were both terrible, terrible individuals. So stage 1, 4 body part, 4 muscle, 4 organs, 3 blood, 3 bone.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those bone will go into their own category so they don't count
Oh yeah,
against
that's right.
you in the
That's right.
15.
That's right. That's good. I have not had any body parts, so it's my first opportunity, and that goes on the bottom.
Well, I feel the same way, so I'm going to spend 1 to bump. Get to you.
Oh no, you don't put that there. You put me down there.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No, no big deal.
And 1 to
Acquire.
acquire.
Oh,
Okay, so
You should have stopped us.
I shoulda. No.
two brown.
2
4
muscle, 4 organs. Come on.
Okay,
Dave.
4 organ, 2
2
blood,
and 3
and 3
bone.
bones.
Blood.
Her evil twin sister wasn't quite as evil.
I think they both kind of gave you the same sort of amount of stuff.
Though you got more stuff. All right.
All right, before I go any further, I am going to make one of my scientists unavailable
Publish, yeah, it's pretty good.
to publish so that I will gain 2 expertise, 3, 1, 2, 3 reputation, which upgrades
Another dude. That's awesome.
another dude, and a coin. And that is now done.
So it's Nikki's turn.
I am gonna go up here to the morgue. I like it there.
Didn't I make the? Oh, that was last round that I made the. No, not the morgue.
Yeah.
The morgue's off limits.
I'm sorry,
The
not the
hospital.
morgue. That's the hospital. Sorry. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a blood, and 3 bone. 1, 2, 3 bone. Done.
Okay.
So I have a question. If my humanity were to fall back to -3 and I would lose 1 reputation, my scientist would not devolve back into an assistant. It would.
He would.
Yeah, you want to avoid
That's
all
rough.
this
How
stuff.
does that even work?
That scientist has left you and is no longer going to help you,
All right,
and the
that's how
assistant
that
took the
works.
place.
Okay, fine.
Okay. I will advanced research. I get a coin and a card, and I'm going to do this immediately.
Actually,
A brain.
brain.
I'd rather have the brain. Absolutely rather have expertise. Okay, so I'm going to tutor. Play at any time to gain this benefit. I get 2 reputation, which now upgrades 1 more of my dudes to a scientist. And I get 3 Frankensteins.
Frank.
I'm going to go volunteer. I'm going to gain 1 humanity and 2 research. Or reputation.
Did you say
I did
I
say.
did.
We've got 3
Are those the
places.
things that make you say
In the night.
We have 3 places off limits, and it's just so difficult to work with now. And all the cadavers over at Public Square are gone. And you jackals picked those things up quickly,
Well,
didn't you?
There haven't been any executions.
There's an advantage to delaying in 1 round to go first in the next.
Yes. I am going to bump Nikki.
Yay. Thank you.
Here's your coin.
I need some money.
And then because I am at 17 reputation, I can pick up 2 for a second coin. So I will take the top 2. Thank you. They're not great, but I think I'm going to take the materials for both, which is a grand total of 4 muscle, which are brown,
Yeah. 4 muscle.
7 organ,
Wow. 1, 2. There's your 7.
4 blood, which will max me out at 15 in this category,
4 blood.
and then 4 bone.
So this means there's only 1
Did I get you 4?
hard left?
body
Yeah.
left at the hospital.
At the hospital this round. But it's fresh.
Jeez.
Very fresh.
And inviting.
Kind of is.
I'm gonna go lecture with my big guy. So I get a Frank, please, and I get 2,
reputation.
1, 2. That allows me to upgrade one of my assistants to
A scientist.
a full-on scientist.
Okay. I'm gonna rock right now. I'm gonna go right there, take 3 of these. Hey, this looks sort of like the lady. Initially for this one, it's gonna be resolving a cadaver. Play this to treat the materials as stage 1. So I get 3 mass muscle and
That's nice.
3 organs, which I'm maxing out, I think, here with
Yeah,
this.
how
So
many
it
do you
goes
have?
like that. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Is that
Why
correct?
did you?
Yeah, 15.
Why'd you put the other 2 in the 2?
They
Well, I
should-
can only hold 15.
So they
Yeah,
would be
so you have to discard.
Oh, okay, okay. And then 2 bone.
Okay.
I've never done this, guys, so you know.
Oh, it's
Are
okay.
you sure what you discarded you want to discard? Because
does
if
it
you're
make any
aiming
difference?
for something
Yeah.
in the torsos or whatever, you might
Take the
want to
2
get
back.
rid of the muscle.
Well, the blood is the things, right, that I would want to. I'm not
Blood
going
is
to. I'm not going to
skin
be
and
using.
it's stupid,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not there yet. And I'll put that one back, and then the other 2 I am, and it also gives me 2 francs and 2 reputation,
Nice card.
and
Yeah,
then
no kidding.
that's gone, and then let's research, and then the other 2. I will just bump my brains up, my expertise up to 21. Oh, that's right here. These.
Nice. Whoops, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not understanding this card. It says when resolving a stage 1, 2, or 3 cadaver.
Yeah, it's
So
whatever.
what's a sta-
That's a stage 1. That's a stage 3.
Oh, okay. Just all right.
I feel you desiring something, Rusty.
She's going to block it.
And
I doubt it.
I'm
She's feeling that vacuum where my brain is right now, and that's
No,
she
I-
feels the wind blowing by. It's trying to fill that void.
so okay. How does the slaughterhouse work?
You can take either 4 stage 2 animal materials or 3 stage 1 animal materials.
Pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna take 3 stage 1 animal materials.
Animal materials.
Do.
They're still moving. Let's see. I'm going to go and I'm going to spend a franc and I'm going to buy a block of ice.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Does that protect stage 2 as well?
Protects everything.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say that's kind of a drag if
2
it doesn't.
rounds.
I can't really read those cards there, so I'm thinking about researching, but I don't know what card I want. Other than that one looks pretty good because of what you gain on it. Okay, so I will place my guy here. I am taking this one. Done.
Every time, Lincoln.
You had the
Every
chance the last
time.
round and you didn't do it.
Every time.
You had the chance.
Unbelievable.
Careful, Lincoln. You
Sounds
might wind up on your work table.
Yeah.
Sounds like he
Yeah.
was holding off, and someone did
Sharpening.
not bounce when they should have.
Sharpening that knife.
yeah, there's.
I need money. Okay, I'm gonna go work.
Yeah.
Work it, girlfriend. This is based on my expertise, which is sad. It's 12. I only get just missed out, but I'll take the 3 coins.
Where can I get some expertise?
Expertise?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go there. I'm going
In
to
your
go.
own lab.
Yep.
I'm going to use this research right now. I am going to bump blue. You get paid 2.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to, when resolve a stage 1, 2, or 3 cadaver, discharge 1 Leyden jar. Pay the cost if any. There isn't any. And do not gain the normal benefit. So
this just
that
goes-
means like the brain thing, right?
Right.
But
No,
I still
it-
get the body parts, right?
No.
No, there is no benefit
get
to that card.
nothing.
Underneath, but
You-
you get
Okay.
that instead.
Yes.
Okay, so expertise is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
And reputation is 1, 2. I think it was worth it.
Except that's not the pile.
Wrong place. Oh, and I get another brain because it was a research card.
Yes, it was.
I think that's
That's
everybody.
me? Okay, so I will go down here and lecture.
Oh yeah, you.
I can spend 1 to 3 to get 1 to 3. I will spend 3. to get 3 reputation. 2, 3.
Are you up to all scientists?
No, not yet. Oh yeah, I just reached that other one.
Because I think, is that everybody? That's
That's
everybody.
everybody and first player. So we will then, you took first player again. We will start with you. Do you have any body parts you would like to
Yes,
acquire?
I'm going to do this.
Yay!
Yeah!
So I will make them all of fresh stuff here. So it's
Nice.
2. I wonder if it's a good thing. 2, 3.
Oh, do you have the required 10 in Smarty Pants?
Yeah, I'm pretty high up. I'm
Okay.
21 right now. And 3 bone.
Oh.
And that lets me make a head. He's like, where's my body?
I don't know.
And then that
Yeah.
gives me 8 victory points.
It does.
Red? Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
8.
And an expertise.
Expertise.
Why and an expertise?
It's part of the purchasing of the monster.
Oh, I don't know if I got that when I did the torso.
Probably not. You should do it.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
So animal parts can substitute for anything?
Anything as long as they're not blood in level
Yeah.
3 or level 4.
Oh.
Oh, and do I do more if I can? I don't think I
Yes.
can, though. I don't think I have enough white. I don't have enough bone. Not enough bone.
Oh, yeah. Boo. Now you decide if you're going to preserve anything.
If you're high enough,
Or you could
and
do
you have
skin.
enough, you could update to skin for the head. Are you at 18 for your expertise?
Yeah, I'm at 22.
Okay, and do you have? Oh, you don't.
Doesn't
your
have 5.
Short one on the
Organs.
organs. Oh, you.
Maybe I should do the torso then, right?
And
That would be
skin
all
it.
my bone. Yeah. 4. But that might not be right. What did I spend on that one? It was 2, 3, and 3.
Yeah,
2, 3, 3.
you would not have enough still in organs to go torso.
5, yeah, it's 5 and 6.
Yeah, torso is a lot of stuff.
Right. It's okay. I can do it next round.
Yep. If you had a skin part, you would have the ability to throw the switch, and then you decide now whether you want to preserve any of your organs / muscle.
Well, they're still okay on stage 2, right? Only the blood is the thing I'm going to lose here.
Right.
And they're not so great here on this phase. That's fine.
All right.
I'll let it go.
All right. Once per lab phase, I get to spend 1 less on a material of my choice. So I'm going to build a head. I'm going to use the 2 muscle, but I'm only going to pay 2 in organs and 3 in bone, and that will get me a head and 8 victory points. Is that to you? Ugh,
All fresh.
what a looker! Yeah, totally
Nice.
fresh.
So purple will go up to 8.
And then I get another expertise, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No skin, so no throwing, and you're
Nope.
not planning on preserving those.
Nope.
All right. The torso, I do not have enough bone for that. And I have the legs, so I'm going to go after the arms. Oh, do I have enough blood? That's the thing that I should look at. I do have enough blood for the head, but I don't have the expertise. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nikki. What is the expertise level for that?
18 for a
18.
head.
For the head on the skin.
Skin.
So I'm going to have to go to arms, but that's okay. So it's going to be 3 bone, 2 muscle, 2 organs, 3 muscle, and that's all within 2. No animal parts, so it's 4 victory points for that. Thank you. And I will take an arm.
And arm, which one? Doesn't matter.
Either arm. Yes.
It'll only matter next time. And it'll be you'll have 2 left hands.
2 left
Yes.
hands. Yeah, sure, why not?
It doesn't.
Two
Oh, it
left
could
paws.
work. Oh no, you can't because it's the skin side. So you have to choose the right one.
So I get an expertise for the 1. It's still not enough to do anything else. I am going to call it for that. Oh, I don't have to migrate those. That's right. I have ice cubes.
Yeah,
Ice is nice.
Ice. Okay, I can make an arm. So that is 3 muscle, 2. So that's an arm, so I get 4 points for that. It was all the freshest.
Nice.
Fresh.
And I wish I could do more, but I can't. So that was my turn for that. I am not storing.
So now we DK.
I will not because of my ice, so I turn that over by 1, and now I've got half.
Is it a smaller ice cube on the other side?
Yes, it's half an ice cube.
Awesome.
And then we refresh the game board. We bring back all of our meeples and refresh the game board. The reds are yours.
Got one more somewhere. God, now's when we have to start thinking about
These all
where we're
going.
getting points.
Well, there's still
This
quite a
goes
few
away. That
I
goes
know,
away
but you
too.
still have to plan like
Right.
who's getting to what first, and
He moves to 7. And we have a starting player.
That's me.
And this is a different type of card. So you'll want to look at the trigger.
We're on 7.
You will read it for yourself, but not out loud.
Sure.
And so you will know what that is and when that happens, and you will call that card out.
No public executions. Okay.
These are rare.
Yeah.
but at least nothing's closed off this turn.
Oh, that's true. That's actually pretty darn
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, this goes away, doesn't it? Oh, it is away.
I'll go here. Pay a coin, a franc. I get 2 off the top. Okay, so I get 2. This is pretty good. It's 2 muscle, stage 1. 3 organs, 1 blood, and 3 bone. And I probably should just do the other one, right? Except let's see where I'm at on this, because it's 15 as well, and it's a level 2 one. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10. So I get to do 5. I'll do these, and maybe the blood, and then 2 bone. And that would give me 5 for that one, and 2 there. And that's what I will do. They're still there, you can do it.
Yep. I guess I have to. It's not a very good patient, but I think I still have to bump you.
Okie dokie.
And okay. So, well, 2.
2, 2, 1, and 3. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oops, it's all level.
I mean, the
2.
blood doesn't do anything, but it takes up a.
You're double check where you're at on that too.
Yeah. Let's see.
15.
3,
So face down.
Yeah, I know.
6,
Ah, got it.
9. I'm good. I'm still well okay.
The bone kept you there, right?
Yeah,
You're
but
safe.
you didn't give me the. Wasn't there blood on that card?
1
It's
blood.
yeah.
One
It
blood.
just counts for taking up
Yep.
a space.
I'm sorry, you're not going to like me. I'm bumping her. I want blow.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I have a plan.
Oh, I could have used an assistant for that, huh?
Yeah.
So, can rewind that. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. It was covered up. You couldn't see. I will go ahead and take her for the materials, which is 2, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and did you pay me? You did.
I did.
Is it 2 muscle, 2, 3, 2 blood, 1 bone?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And that will go on the bottom there. That is phase 1. Nice fresh.
Wow, you have an awful lot of body parts, but not a lot of muscle.
Oh, I was going to do one other thing, as this is done during the event or city phase. I pay 2 francs to advance,
He's coming for us.
and I will get 3 humanity for
Well, that's nice.
being a good guy, which bumps that up 1 as well.
All right, I'm going down to the docks. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Okay. Hiring the hospital chief for a franc, losing 1 humanity. And this
the
is, okay, so it's pleated, so I draw, I get someone from the hospital stack.
Oh, nice. So just random?
The
It's
top.
random,
Oh,
yeah.
top. Okay.
Okay.
Do we clean out the hospital? We did.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I got a stage 2 guy. 1, 2, 1, and 2.
I'm going to lecture.
Yeah.
I got a Frank. And I'm maxed out now on the reputation, so I reached that achievement.
Oh, very nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Do I just put it on now?
You can.
Probably,
You're not
yeah.
going to lose it.
Not red. Okay.
So you took it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we should leave it till the end of the game, because if it's end of game score,
Well, I won't be doing it again.
as long as you know that you took it.
I will know. You
Don't
guys,
know?
there are 3 other
That
witnesses.
is true. That is true.
That doesn't mean
I'm gonna go
anything.
take this card.
Okay.
The animal rights card says the person with the animal
Parts. Well,
yeah.
you gotta do it like front, right, to keep them off
I-
your
It's just
trail.
like dog and cat rights.
All right.
No, it's actually against vivisection,
Okay.
not slaughter. So
I am bumping you. That's a nice couple of coins
Thank you for
you.
some francs. I'm working on my thing so much, I'm not getting money from very many places.
All right, so I've got to pay the coin for the bone man.
The bone man.
Gets me 8 bone.
Do we have 8
We
bones?
don't have 8 bone, Rusty.
We need to represent it somehow.
I'll represent it some way. I'll put a 5 coin there and
Sure.
just add 3.
Here, give me the...
So,
That works.
That wakes.
yep.
Is that it?
That should be it, because that is...
Another one
Is
came
that
out.
the old one that you didn't tuck
Oh,
yet?
you're right. It is the old one that I didn't tuck yet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dog catcher.
Dog catcher. I'm gonna go to advanced research. So I get 1 expertise, and I'm taking this research. Done.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Murder.
Whee!
So.
Oh,
no,
I'm sorry.
I
Wrong one.
get a badge.
You get a badge, and it's... Oh, it doesn't affect you.
Not yet.
You're a sociopath. A psychopath, so...
He doesn't care.
Okay, so I get
4
4
You want me to do
stages.
it,
Yeah,
or-
yeah, it's fine. 4.
and 4.
I think I'll be able to do a fresh one this time.
I know.
3.
3 and 2.
3 blood and 2 bone.
the research thing should come out.
3 blood and 2 bone.
And see if
Nice.
you're over 15 in...
Okay, yeah. 4.
That's a lot of stuff.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I need to toss something. I gotta do some thinking there. So these are the ones I'll be. So I get to keep 1 of those. What do I need if I go on the other side? So-
Blood. Seems like you need a lot of blood for the other side.
So I have 3. I'll take the blood just in case. I don't really know, because I got a delicious mix of goodies there.
Because I need body parts. So I guess cemetery. 2.
I mean, they're gonna be fresher here, right? Do you have any kind of? There's a
Well,
chance.
Okay.
It's up to you. I
right,
just.
okay.
It
I-
is
I-
stage 3 though.
I get
so
2. So, well, it might, yeah, there probably, the morgue is, there could be a stage 2. Yeah, see, there actually is. Because
And you
at the
pay.
cost
you
of
gotta pay
humanity,
one franc.
I'll pay the franc. I'm just talking about taking them, because I'm already going to be, boy, do I want to, well, you know what? Screw humanity. Who needs it? Although I was, yeah. Except it's 9 victory points if I get the humanity back up. What to do? I need body parts, I
Don't
think.
worry about humanity later.
Yeah, I'll pay the 1 humanity, and I will get. All right, let's start with the level 2s. 2 brown, 3 purple, organs if you prefer,
3 organs
1
one
blood.
and 3 bone. So she's gonna need to do the same thing.
I'm
Rest
gonna
of
She'll
have
just put a single coin marker there.
Okay. Why don't you just give her 5 so we get some more white cubes back?
Well, I
So
have to. The reason I'm doing it this way also. Oh, for the
You're gonna bump up
bones.
to a maximum there. As
Yes,
well.
I am. So,
So she was. How much bone were you gonna get? 3.
I don't need the blood.
So if I take
what
2,
was
that
on
gives her
there?
3, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah. So this is on.
that's
My
there.
bone.
That's 5 bone.
All right.
I know. How
I'm
much
not
is
going
the
to be
total?
using.
She has 11.
12. Okay.
I'm not going to be using any of this blood, so I'm pretty sure that's going to keep me. Yeah, that'll keep me under the limit. I could keep 1, which I guess
Yeah.
you have to because
You don't have to.
you don't have to, but
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
here I'm not. I mean, the blood's going to get discarded anyway. So then the 3s will be 2 brown,
Yep.
3 purple,
Organs.
okay, and 2 bones. No blood. Okay.
You're gonna
Now
max
that's gonna-
out. You're gonna max
I'm
out.
going to
on
max
bone.
out on the bones. So it'll be. I'm actually not.
It's 12 maximum.
Oh, 12 maximum. Then okay. Then I am here.
I need some more material, unfortunately, and there's not a lot of places to go, and I can't bump, so I've got a hope for here. 2, 3. Oh, and that was a complete waste because they're all skeletons.
Okay.
So just bone.
Just bone, and I could only take 2 anyway, so
Do you want them?
yeah. I mean, there's no cost to me, so these go to the
Sure.
bottom. I might as well take the bone.
So they were all bone dudes,
They were all skeletons.
bone daddies.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Who shuffled those cards?
volunteer. 1 humanity and 2 reputation. 1, 2.
I have the ability to do something else. I do not know what I want.
Should I tell you what I would do so that you can do it
Yeah,
first?
to take it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm going to do that. That's what you're gonna
Yes,
do, I know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, what else
I
can I
should have
do?
just told you. I know. I'm going to need money possibly for body parts, right?
Yeah.
This is a dilemma.
Dilemma.
A dilemma.
You can go here again.
I can,
And you get
but I'm
3
also.
stage
I
1.
could also get my expertise up to where I would have a blue die. So that might be the thing to do. Is just to go practice. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that because I can't get what I need elsewhere. I'm going to go with.
Boo.
Sorry.
Stage 1 or stage 2?
We're going to go for stage 2.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
No, no.
Oh,
it's
sorry,
not, it's not
slaughterhouse.
that.
slaughterhouse. Sorry.
Yeah, that,
Oh, you would like these.
Oh, wait, can I 4, 8, 10? Yeah, I can go. That's 14. That is my turn.
Okay, so then I am going to the market instead of the slaughterhouse. I'm gonna pay 2 for another
jar.
the jars.
Jar bars.
Jar.
Might take these for. That's pretty awful. That one cancels humanity cards. And this would let me re-roll one of your gray die. And this one would let me re-roll ignore any of those. Ooh. I probably will do that. Cool.
I am not liking you right now.
Why? Because you were going to go there?
No. Well, no. Yes. Sort of.
Okay, that's that.
That is
now
it.
doing body parts.
Lab.
Starting with me, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing a torso.
Wonderful.
So that's 5 bone, 4 purples. Wait, did I want to do that? I'm doing it out of this one though. Let me see what I need bone
use
for the other
up.
side. None. Okay. I've already got the bones on the table. It's now blood. So it's 5, 4, and 4, correct?
Yep.
So that is a lot of parts.
Well, it's the torso.
And I get a
Torso.
hooray. And I get 7 victory points for that.
And an expertise.
And an expertise, which I can use. Those are good.
Yes.
And then I'm going to do another body part. I'm going to do a leg, I think, right? But first, let me associate the other. Let me skinify the skull. That's 5. May not be able to do a leg. 5, 3. I want to go for the full points too, right? So
Sure.
5, 3,
If you
3.
can do it all.
Yep. And that flips it over,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
I get 11 points for that.
Wow. Nice.
Nice.
And put that back so I don't confuse it. And I will probably throw a switch, right? I mean,
Do you wish to?
I think so. Let me just see if I can do any other stuff. But I only have 4 bones, so. Oh yeah. Oh, I can do it
Well,
with.
you
I
can
can
do
do
an
it with.
arm.
I can do an arm. That's what I'm gonna do. So 3. Might as well get rid of him because he's gonna be
Yeah.
much less good. 3, 2,
Much less good.
3,
Mm-hmm.
and give me an arm, random arm there, Rusty, or Nikki. Oh, we got him here. I can just grab. I can grab an arm.
And that's 4 more victory points for you.
Sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, and another. And don't forget the expertise.
Oh, sweet. Did I get an expertise for the other one?
The first one you did, yes.
Okay, good.
When you flipped it
So,
over. Did you buy a torso this round too?
yes, I
Yes.
did.
Oh, then you should have a total of 3 because you flipped the head, you bought a torso, and you bought an arm.
Okay.
So close to being able to put.
So now I'm going to flip
Skin
the
on
switch.
that
Right?
arm.
Throw the switch.
So you would roll 2 dice.
Yeah, I'm going to roll 2 blue.
Okay, so you've got the 2 blue.
Yep.
You would flip over 1 jar. I wouldn't recommend doing 2 jars, which would be 4 dice.
Sure.
Can you do it one at a time?
I'm just going to start the head, right?
You-
That's what I'm shooting for.
Well, no, you roll all the dice,
And then determine.
and you get tokens based off of that, and you have to distribute them.
Oh, nice.
So, and
Your
you've got
head
one
is
that's
alive.
perfect, exactly what you wanted.
Right, because the other ones, it wouldn't matter.
Exactly.
Okay. Sweet.
That was nice.
Yeah. So he's got a piece alive.
It's alive.
All right.
Scary.
I'm
Dun, 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 dun.
going to put a torso on here. So it's 4. It's 4 minus 1, and they're the bones.
Okay.
Okay.
So here are the.
Oh.
So that gives me a torso. And that'll
Did you
give
give
me.
her a torso?
No, I did not.
That will give me 7 victory points because it's nice and fresh.
Okay, so 7 to 15 for purple.
Ish. And then I think I can do some more stuff here. So it's still better to do fresh animal stuff first, right? As opposed to, so that would
Well, animal is minus stuff.
be 2, 3, yeah. But I can substitute for anything. It's all minus stuff, but so is level 3, but I think you get,
Less points for it.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an think an arm is a potentially better value. So I'll put an arm on this guy, and I'm going to get 3 victory points for that. I'm the purpley,
Yeah.
And so we'll
Okay.
need an arm.
and then another expertise
side.
there. And then what can I do? I think I might be able to do one more kind of crappy something.
Right.
No, I have this, I could put a second head on him.
Could you do another arm?
You could do another arm, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, I guess I can use one from here, but is it worth it? Probably.
Sure.
Okay.
Because you're getting the parts off there before they become any older.
3, 2, well, yeah, and 2. Okay, so second arm. He's got 2 arms.
And that is
one
only
more expertise, and that will get me just
2 victory
2.
points.
Okay,
All right.
it wasn't bad.
You have nothing with skin on it, so nothing to
Nope.
take care of. I am going to start the torso and my last arm. So that's going to be, I'll do them one at a time because one of them is going to be negatives. 3. Right, that's still going to be -2 no matter which way I do it. So the torso will be
Why will it be -2? Because of the body
animal
Animal
part, animal
parts.
materials. So 4 muscle, 4 organs, and 5 bone,
Cool.
and that will get me a torso. It was a level 2 -2, so it's 5 victory points for a torso. Thank you. And I get an expertise for that. And then an arm will be 3 muscle, 2 organs, and 3 bone. And that will be full points. Thank you.
But still no skin in the game.
Still no skin in the game, and that's 4 victory points.
You also have 6 body parts, isn't that correct?
I do have 6 body parts.
First to have 6 body parts on the table.
Thank you. So since you took your 10,
Yeah.
I'll take my 10 victory points right
So
now.
what's left, Nikki?
Is first to 10 on the humanity, and first to have 2 alive monster parts. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
alive.
I don't
Yeah.
think. Okay,
Yeah.
you're done?
I believe I am. Yes.
Did you store and all that?
I'm
didn't it?
not going to store anything.
Okay. You guys did so much. I'm only going to do an arm. Okay, so 3, 2, and 3.
We got bone back again.
And that is all I can
And
do.
how many victory points is that, Nick?
For freshness
Well, it's okay. It's 1
and
or 2.
accuracy, no, it's 4.
4.
And I gain expertise.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool. And then reset, right? Oh no, decompose.
My ice cube is gone. And then we are going to return the meeple characters to everyone. Thank you.
That's all I can reach. The one at the animal place, I can't
The
Probably not.
reach.
slaughterhouse.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I'm sorry, I saw
That's-
the
That one.
blood transfusion.
It's just if you're.
Oh yeah, I did
It-
that one before.
And we are now in round 9.
Round 9. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting into the end game. What is down here?
Does Lincoln start still?
Yep.
Another encounter card.
Does that one
Go away?
Go away?
No, it stays. That's his.
Until it happens?
Until it happens, or it's happened and he didn't call for it.
Wow, I didn't know that was still an option to happen even in the next round. I thought you would get rid of it.
That
Well,
person
remember,
is.
we don't know what it is, so
Well, I thought it was
Only
just like
Lincoln
you
does.
wipe at the beginning.
So,
just the board.
no execution again. Do they not happen anymore?
Well, they may, but not
They're
on the
rare.
encounter cards.
The event,
Isn't
no,
that what
didn't
those
the event
cards do?
cards where
Those
they,
cards do
The
it.
events cards do it.
Oh, this just it
Yeah,
could
so
be
you
it could be
didn't-
a standard encounter card. Okay. Murder. Oh wait, wrong piece.
Well, he might be doing some of that too.
Okay. It's all fresh though, which is good. So, yep, I lose a reputation, and I take 4 muscles, 4 organs, 3 blood,
and 2 bones.
2 bones. Okie dokie.
All goes into level 1.
And 2
Okay.
bones.
and a franc, and gets me 2 from the morgue. All right, I'm definitely taking this, and I guess I can afford 1 humanity.
Oh, the
But-
humanity.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to. Okay, I do.
So I can't go back to the alley until I pay the fuzz.
All right,
And how do I do that? I just do it.
Just do it.
So how much is it?
It's $3 to pay them off.
Okay,
3
cool.
francs.
I'll save it till when I actually have to do it, but I won't be doing it this right now anyway.
5 of these. 5. 2 blood. And 4 bone. All right. I'm happy with that.
And there were
Where'd I
no
take-
costs in the corners. Nice.
No, there was, and I
Oh.
paid my humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh,
None of us are nice people. We're never getting to that 10 humanity.
no.
Well, I can't.
You can't.
I just can't.
I had something in my mind. I knew what I was going to do, and now I need to do it. So, 2 bone, 2 bone,
Or 2 franc.
3 organs for 4 francs.
Cool.
And I will spend those 4 francs for 2 Leyden jars.
Okay.
You know,
can-
I just realized
You can
if
do all of those things at once? Okay.
Everything.
if one of us had just been working
Yeah, you can
toward
do as much as you want at
humanity,
the market.
that would have been worth 30 points to get to 10.
Right, because of that.
Yeah,
It's hard though.
it is hard. But you could do it if you
Just
focused
focused
on that.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to the slaughterhouse
5.
and I'm gonna do 4.
Not
Parts.
stage 2.
Yeah, because that's, yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do this research right now, which is discharge 1 Leyden jar and discard 2 animal materials to gain a bunch of stuff. So that goes, these 2 go back. I'm gaining 3. 1, 2, 3 in experience, 2 in 1, 2 reputation, 1 franc, and I'm losing a humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
And then that goes there.
Thank you.
I'm going to the hospital.
And it was a research card,
to
sorry.
spend 1 franc to get 2 cards. Stage 2 and stage 1. Oof. Okay, well, that's what it is. So I have 3, 6, 11. I'm not going to get all that stuff. But I will take, first one, I'll take the 3 bones, the 1 blood, I'm not sure that I need it, the 2 organs, and the 3 muscles, which I think pushes me over. So I'm now at 12, 15. I think that's all. Well, I should look once again. And And then the stage 2, let me just do the stage 2 now. That's 1 muscle, 2 organs, 1 blood, and 1 bone. Those go below. And then I need to decide what I need to keep. I'm looking at the wrong side. There's where the issues are. Okay. So I need 5, 6, and 4. Wow. That's all that I got right there.
Yeah.
5, 6, 4. And that's exactly that. So I'll just do that. 5, 6, and 4. Okay. And then it's your turn.
All right. Gonna bump you and get some fresh
Ish
meat.
parts.
Yeah. So I get just 1, but it's nice and fresh. All right. 2, 3, 2, 1. That goes there.
I'm sorry, I upgraded the last time. I missed him.
Yep. It's helpful.
Yeah.
It's Hepfa. Rusty, your turn.
I am going to,
Go to Paris, France.
yes, advanced research. I am now at 18. Fortunately, I can take everything there. Oh, I'll take the guest lecture. That is my turn.
All right, so I'm going to research and do the blood transfusion thing card. Take it anyway.
Okay. There's a play it.
Okay. Your turn, Jackie.
Okay. I need some money.
Work?
Yeah, or lecture.
Yeah, lecture's only 1.
So
And your level, what's your
Yeah.
brain at? Your expertise? You're at
It-
15.
I'm at
17.
17.
Yeah, you'd get 4 for that.
Okay. I kind of have to do that.
Yeah, 4 is good.
Don't like that, but
All right. I'm going to the cemetery for 3 cards. Wish me luck.
bad luck.
No.
course.
No? Ah, come on.
No.
We're evil.
I'm not going to wish him ill.
Of course I am. My humanity is less than 0.
Yeah, that didn't work out well. I will not take that. And then I will just take the expertise on these 2. Because they are useless.
Okay, I'm volunteering. So reputation goes up 1, 2, and humanity goes up 1.
Okay. I will bump Rusty. Here you go.
1 coin, thank you.
And I am going to buy a Leighton jar.
Your 4th Leyden jar.
And 1 ice cube for the heck of it, I guess, maybe.
Sure, you've got enough stuff there.
Sorry.
Ugh, could have used one of those. I guess I could still do it, but not really. Nope, just gonna do something with those woods over here. Oh yeah, doing that.
Doing that.
Getting my humanity.
Oh, shoot. Well, this gets tossed because I forgot about it.
Oh,
Which is fine.
okay.
Wait, what gets tossed?
People went there.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay.
It's weird. I don't really like that part of the game. It's
Do
kind
you
of funky.
want
This one I know exactly what that one is still.
Okay.
You have not done it.
Okay. Well, I can take and discard up to 3 materials of different colors from another person's lab, so that's not going to do that much good, but you won't need that. You won't be needing that. Okay.
I won't have it, so it won't matter.
So
Okay.
I am going to do that and get 2 humanity.
Oh, hey, guess what? You're not doing that.
Oh, you got a card.
Yeah.
So what did...
Okay.
Was one of each of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, one brown, one red, one.
Do you have to pay to do that?
Nope.
That means I don't get
I
my
$2
humanity either.
Nope. Well,
Really?
maybe you get that. I don't know. I know it says
What does it say?
cancel and discard that card.
I guess that means cancel the card.
Cancel the card.
Okay. Is that a research or
yeah,
a
it's
humanity?
Research.
Wow.
Yeah, I needed to stop that.
Yeah, you did, because you're trying to do... Did you have anything that would have stopped it if she had chosen you?
No.
Oh.
And actually, that was the card I didn't want you to get, and I knew you had that.
So
But
No, I get it.
I have to get rid of it so I can hopefully
Try to get
Get
some
some more- yeah.
humanity.
Oh, the human.
Oh,
I want-
humanity.
so you
doing
finished
the
your action?
math. Yeah.
All right. I'm hiring the body snatcher for a coin.
Ooh.
I will get 4 muscle, 3 organ, and 4 bone. Thank
They're
you
not
very
very
much.
fresh this season. I
No,
didn't really care
It's a snatcher
for their
body.
offerings.
It's a level 3 also, so
That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm giving blood, but I've got a research card. So instead of gaining the blood, I gain a 3 in experience. 1, 2, 3. 1 in my research, which is gonna get me an upgrade. So that dude up
Upgrade.
there. And 1 franc, please.
one
Frankly, one franc.
And it was a research card, so my ability is to go 1 more higher because of my character. No, research is up there. Done.
Okay. Now it's a lab phase.
Starting player.
Yes.
Starting player gets to.
Oh, do
You get to
something.
go
Yeah,
again.
I'm gonna recharge my light and George. Okay. So I'm gonna upgrade I'm gonna do this. Complete a monster part. That's gonna be 5 muscles, 6 organs. There's a lot of organs in that torso, and 4 blood. Which
Is that to
just
turn
wipes
it
me
over?
out. Yep.
Here, you do that and I'll separate.
And then that goes over.
And that's a 10 point.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That
And
was
then
very nicely done.
I'm going to probably start another body part here. I think I can do 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, right? So let's just do that. 4 muscle. Were you going to say something, Rusty?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side.
2 and 4. Which, here, Nikki, do that as well.
Yep.
And that starts a leg each. It's what they cost each since there's 2. And then I'm gonna try to upgrade the body,
And that's 5 victory points.
or throw the switch, right?
So, you
So
just
now,
got
do I
5.
decide right now how many I want to discharge to do it?
Did you get your expertise for each of those purchases?
Oh no, I did not. I only did 1. Oh no, each one of those. Yes,
Yes.
I'm at 27. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks for mentioning that. So, do I need to decide I'm going to spend that many to start it off?
Yes. How many do you want to throw?
I really want to get that body alive, right? Let's just do 2.
So that'll be 4 dice.
Yep.
2 of
I get to roll the
which-
blue twice.
So you'll replace
Yeah.
2 of those. Well, you have a power that changes the way you roll.
I don't think so. Is it all rolled at once? Oh yeah, you're right. That's what the deal is. Okay. Well, I got some alive parts there.
But you have 2 damage, so you'll need to.
Well, I can re-roll that if I want to.
Okay.
Which I probably will. Yep, that's what I'll do. So
All right.
Kind of
dump
better.
So you have 2 alive, but only 1 place that you can place one.
that. Right.
That sucks.
Oh, it's okay.
No, don't, no, no, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. It
Better
just
than
goes like this.
damage.
But it's good because I get.
You now get this.
Yeah. Okay, another 10. Hooray. Cool.
All right, gonna put some skin on this torso. So 5, 6 minus 1, and 4 blood. So that's 10 victory point. No, because it was in
If any of it was not.
2. Yeah,
in-
so it's on this one it has to be. Okay, so it's 6 victory points.
Okay.
Cool.
At least I think
Yes.
that's where it was, right?
Yeah. If any of it was not in level 1, then it's 6 victory
Yeah,
points.
some of the blood wasn't. Okay, and
So you did skin, right? So
Yeah,
flip whatever
skin.
you were.
Okay. And don't forget to take an expertise.
yes, which is very important because I need that to get my head going.
Her skin
Yeah.
looks a little more alive.
It's alive.
Well, they're different parts.
Well,
for
it's
different
not
color,
really
the color.
alive. It's just
Well, the
Not-
color looks more
there's
human.
it's just mostly dead instead of dead.
Would you like to throw the switch? You have 1 charged Leidenger.
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, I can only throw. Can I throw the switch if I haven't created? Can you only do it when you skin something? So to speak?
No, yeah. It's the next stage, right? So you can do it now. You'd roll 2 gray dice.
But
or
I
maybe
can
a
wait
blue
and
die.
charge the.
You have.
Yeah, you can wait and.
You can roll 1 blue die in there.
Yeah,
too.
I don't. But I can do it even if I haven't created a monster part, right?
Right. You
I
don't
just
have to
yeah,
create
yeah,
a monster
that,
part.
So then I'll wait.
Just has to have skin on
Yeah.
it.
Skin without an alive token.
I will wait.
Skin without a what?
A live token. There's
I
no
see.
there's no
Yeah.
reason to
Yeah,
roll
to do
dice
it if you don't have
Yeah.
it on there. Yeah.
So I am going to alive something.
It's alive.
It's alive. So I think the head is the only one I can actually. No, I can do the arm. Can I do?
But you have to skin it
So
first.
it's not alive. You're going to be completing it.
It's 5. I don't have enough to 5. Don't have 6 there. So I'm going to take advantage of what I have there to the best of my ability. That is not possible. So it's going to be the head. Right? Yes. The head is 3 blood, 5 organs, and 3 muscle. It's going to be 7 victory points.
Okay. There.
Thank you.
I can't reach over there to give you the 7, so.
Give the head.
Oh, sorry.
I will then. I have both dice at this point. I will use the 1 Leyden jar I have to roll both of the blues.
It's alive.
It's alive, and I have an alive for 1 piece.
That's great.
How it's alive.
And that is. I have nothing else to. Oh. No. Yeah, I'm going to put that in there. It's not worth it. Thank you.
Okay. I can't do anything, so that's that.
Okay.
All right.
Reset the board.
Well,
Or
we're-
decay, which I
Decay.
don't. I got ice, so
Oh,
half a
I
block
needed
ice
to-
now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
so,
okay.
so this should have been okay. So I should have preserved this back in.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can.
Yeah.
I don't think we're.
Yeah,
No,
That would have been right now.
that's good.
Yeah, we would be doing that right now
Okay.
because we're.
because we're.
That
right.
was supposed to be in the end of your lab phase, but
Yeah.
So we reset.
yes, and you will have pushed your items. I pushed my
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
into region
Yeah, I see where I'm
2.
at.
That
Any
was-
blood that was in 2 gets discarded.
This stuff just sits, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Unless you sell it.
Get our
Yeah, I
pieces
want
back.
to, but I don't have enough.
Whoa, flying
All
pieces.
right.
Purple,
Know what I got to do.
green, green. Thank you.
Invent a time machine.
Look at that. I'm all scientist.
Okay, this goes underneath.
Oh, nice.
All right, these go up.
Or
Take
new ones.
So you'll take St. Roach.
See
Sorry.
if there's anything interesting.
Is Lincoln first again?
Yeah.
I just don't care, but
Oh, this is a nice. Well, this is this.
It's a
this-
publish.
Yeah, that's the publish, but this one is we haven't seen Midnight Oil
Yeah, we
during
have.
your turn. We have choose one of your placed meeples. Resolve that location effect again,
Yeah,
including
it's
any
pretty
placement costs. Yeah, but it doesn't count as a placement.
Round
It's
10.
free action.
10. Used to be 9. You are still in another encounter.
Trigger now. The player with the fewest complete monster parts.
that's probably me.
Yeah, okay. I find your progress lacking, says the creature, hulking from the shadowed corner. He's still in your lab, hulking
He
from the
doesn't
shadowed
like
corner of
me
your
very
laboratory.
much.
You will come with me. Do not protest, for there is no choice in this matter. There is something I want to show you. I would show you something that will help you find a quickness of mind and hand. No player choice. Go to entry A12.
No.
No, it sounds like he
It's-
might help you.
He's not
Or
mad.
he's gonna. No, he's like you're lagging. It's a catch-up mechanism.
I'm sure, but really I would expect him to be mad.
You return hours later, your face drained of color. Let me double check. That's what it is. Yes.
Yay.
You return hours later, your face drained of color, your eyes wide in shock. In your hands, you clutch a heavy, blood-soaked bag. Gain 4 of any human material stage 1. Receive 2 back on your humanity. Because you witnessed the horrors.
I get 1 humanity.
2 back.
Wow.
2 back.
2 back.
2
Backwards.
Backwards.
back.
Yeah.
I was working so hard.
It sounded
And
like
now
you said
you'll
you
lose
got.
1 on your reputation.
I don't like this.
And so
I
that,
lose this dude, gets downgraded.
yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
But you get 4 fresh body parts.
Yep.
whatever you need, I'll get it for you, baby.
Whatever you want.
That sucked, though.
That was stink a whiff. Okay.
It's rough.
You know what? I'm gonna do all
Muscle.
muscle. No, I'm gonna do all muscle, and it's all stage 1.
Yep. All stage 1. Gonna pump you up.
Okay.
I lost some humanity though.
So
Oh,
I
wrong.
witnessed some really
So wrong.
crazy stuff.
And no guillotine again. Good gracious.
We've had
know.
3 encounters in a row, so.
Okay. I don't believe Rusty shuffles the decks very well. What's first?
I believe you can't do what I would do this turn because there are 2 things I want to do and I haven't decided.
Don't worry about it. I won't do
You will.
them. That one's 4, 4, and 4.
That is 4, 4, 4, and 3.
Woo!
That's a cutthroat. 2 coins, 1 humanity loss.
What was that cutthroat card you had? Oh, you
That
don't
was
have
that
it.
one
That
thing.
was
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty
Okay,
nice.
so 4. Wow, 4 muscles, 4 organs, 4 blood. That puts you right at 12.
oh wow.
Pretty quick. And then 3 bone.
Nice.
Super nice, especially for you.
Yeah, I don't have
Because
to
you
go
don't
over
have
there.
well, no, because you don't have the humanity
Oh,
cost.
the humanity.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
think he cost. Did he?
No, he
Oh, he was
counts.
one.
He's-
It
he's-
cost
his
2
huma-
two
No, I
coins,
meant
but
I
yeah.
didn't know if
There was one.
Oh, yeah,
there was
there
a
was one.
humanity
Yeah.
cost on that guy.
Oh yeah, there is always down there. All right, I'm gonna go to the.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna do that, and do 3. Could you please hand me 3 browns?
You got
So
3 muscles?
3 muscles
You get 2 cards.
and Okay, well let's start with this anyway. And 3 bones. Okay, so. Okay, backwards 2 more bone. Well, wait. Let me do this one at a time. All right, then 2 brown, 1. Sorry, 2 muscle, 1 organ. Goes there, and 2 more bones, please. Oh wait, hold on.
You're fine.
Too much.
Nope, I'm okay.
And it's a 1 coin cost to go to the morgue. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I will be going to the lecture. I will gain a coin,
And a fountain.
2 reputation, 1, 2, which takes me to the last. But I also will be playing the guest lecture.
Nice.
When lecturing at the academy, gain this in addition to the normal benefit, which is 2 more coins and 2 more reputation.
Okay, hospital. And I'll get that
What's your
top guy. Right? My,
What-
I don't,
what's your reputation?
19.
So if you wanted to spend a coin, you could take a second one.
And take all of it if I wanted
Yep.
to. I'll do that. Here's a Frank.
There you go.
And I will both stage 2. Sweet. So 4 muscle. Well, okay. I got a lot of muscle.
And now there's a stage 1 left in the hospital if anybody wants to bump you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, we're almost to the end though.
Oh, were they both stage 2? I'm very sorry.
Yes, they were.
Okay, so everything but what the monster gave me.
These will go to
Not
the
very
bottom
much-
of the hospital deck.
Not
Thank
very
you.
much blood there, though.
I'll do this. Advanced research, I'll take Midnight Oil. I get a brain power for that, which I don't have space for.
Mhm.
Cool. That was that Midnight Oil one that could be good.
Okay. I am going to bump you from
Research.
not bump you. Take that back. I'm on a lecture at the academy, so I'm bumping Rusty.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And
That comes down here. And I will also receive for getting bumped. There.
Well, you have a thing.
and then, but I'm not going to gain the normal benefit. I'm going to gain 3 humanity.
Oh, the humanities.
There's just one reason not to gain humanity in this game.
Because Lincoln won't shut up.
Because Lincoln will make me laugh and distract me.
Murder.
Dun, 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 dun.
1, 2, 3. Lose 1 because of that. And I will gain 4, 4, 3, and 2.
Of what? I can reach it for you.
Oh, sorry. Level 1. 3. Thank you.
Just give me all 4 of those and put a 5er out there for you.
There's
You're gonna
only
get 2.
1 bone left.
Oh.
And you're getting 2.
Murder.
Most
foul.
Oh no. Oh no. What? Done?
I'm done.
I'm gonna bump myself and take this guy here. That is
Are you going to pay the coin to get both of them?
I'm afraid I'm gonna hit my limit if that bottom one is a stage 2. But I don't know. Is that a risk thing that you do? Like a gamble?
Well, you take it away from everybody else, too.
Okay. Pay the
So-
coin. Here we go. Ah, it's a stage 1.
Excellent.
I'm
Worked
gonna
better for you.
do a lot of building this time. All right, here we go. 2.
See, all you needed was a little encouragement from the creature.
I know, right? He did get me going here.
Is it me now?
I need 6
Of course.
bone.
Of course, because
Okay, so why don't you take a bone and the
Okay.
5? And now do you have too many bones?
You might have 12
I might have
bones.
too many bones,
You
and I might
definitely do.
have too much
You have
in
one too
my
many bones.
phase 1. So take those.
Thank you.
One too many.
Get rid of a bone. Let me make sure I'm not over on this.
The cemetery gives you can give you expertise.
There may be expertise on those cards. Maybe.
Well, there
Maybe.
there could be.
I need to get 2 expertise fast. I gotta charge my
Latent jars.
yep. Gotta charge those up.
Latent jars.
I'm bumping myself so it doesn't cost me anything. No, that's too much though. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I would only get 4 out of that.
Yeah, it's rough. I
it's-
thought about doing that previous one, and you get a whole bunch when you do that. That's why I did that other thing.
Let's go to the cemetery. See if I get anything other than skeletons.
In the closet.
See if I even would have gotten the
It
expertise.
just keeps getting.
1, 2, 3
I
expertise.
guess
One.
that would have been a yes.
See, now I would go down 2. So, yeah, I'll take all of them because they're all going to be level 3, and I'm just going to max it out. So that is 6 in muscle. Nine in organs, so I'll just give me 4.
Okay.
And then 8 in bone. But I can't take 8, I can only take 6. And the bone doesn't do me any good, so I'm going to just give me 1. And that way I'll indicate those. And I need to indicate that that is the 5.
Yeah.
Excellent. And these will be returned. To humanity. 1, 2.
Oh, the humanity.
Thank you.
Why was it to humanity?
Because 2 of the cards had a minus humanity on them.
What's your humanity at right now?
-2. I'm negative 5 points on the humanity track.
Good God. So you lost 2 for that?
What were the research cards during your turn? Lose 1 scientist from eek. Play at any time to gain this benefit.
They're both really good at the beginning of the game or at the end if it'll kick you up to that extra victory point,
Victory.
which smells remarkably like napalm.
Napalm in the morning.
Yep.
Oh boy. I will research. I will take the second one that has the 2, yeah. And can I do it right now? Play at any time.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do it. Get it out of the way. 1, 2, 3 of those, and it was research, so I gain a brain, and I get my guy upgraded again. Where did I put him? So I'll do that.
When resolving a cadaver, play this to treat the materials as stage 1.
Yeah, that was one I had earlier as well.
Nice card.
Fresh as a daisy. Yeah, that was the one. Okay, my turn. I'm going to bump myself for free. I'm going to do the hospital.
Thief.
Yeah.
Draw 2 from the hospital stack.
Yep. And determine what I want to do. And they're all 1.
2.
Not great. But I can get what I need to just do it as a full-on. I think I want all the muscles. So that'll be 3 of those between those 2. And then the 5 bone. Here, hand me a 5er. Does that put me over? No. And that is all I can do. Unless yeah, it's what I want. What I need to do. Because I'm just going to make 2 parts. I'll put those back. Okay.
I'm giving blood. 3 blood, please.
You've got it. Freshest they can get.
Yep.
3 blood, please.
Freshest you can get.
Thank you.
That's a lot of blood.
Doo-doo-doo. He's gonna
Yeah.
work about on skin, I guess. All right, I'm volunteering. Whee! So I get 1 and 1, 2.
And that is it, right? So we go to the first player marker. Huh. Well,
If you reach the max, do you put it any further than 32? Or you
No,
just lose
yeah,
it?
it's
You
just-
don't
yeah, you
get
lose
it?
it.
Okay.
I will take this guy and maybe earn some dough. Is there anything else that would be good for me? Oh, I guess I could recharge the jars. I won't be getting any skin yet. So I'll take the money. That's going to be 4 coins. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. All
And,
right.
All right.
You are starting player.
Oh, lab. Okay, so I needed 7. I needed 1 of each. So I need 7. I'm just doing the total for the 2 things. 7 muscle, 4 organs. I don't know what organs are in arms and legs. Probably nodes or something like that. And then 7 bone. Here you go, Rusty. Put that back.
Cute.
And then that all goes back. And I get both an arm and a leg. It's costing me an arm and a leg. So I need the other leg and the other arm.
Unless you want to do weirdness.
And I think I'm maxed out at brain, so
Look at
brain
you.
power. And that is all I can do.
All right. I'm going to put some skin on this guy's head.
He
So 3 blood. And it's going to be, I get a discount on 1 of them. So I think I'm going to spend 5 of those and, oh no, I'm doing the head, not the torso. So I only need,
Oh, I got victory
okay,
points
4
for
of
that.
that.
I'm sorry.
And
That's an additional 9 victory points.
3 of these, and this will animate the head for 11 victory points because it's all stage 1. So 26, that gives me 37.
Yeah, I don't get the
Expertise, yeah.
yeah. I'm
Flip
expertised
that.
out.
You gain an expertise.
I do.
Adieu.
Now, I can put a leg on him. I can put a leg on him.
Give him a leg
Add a
up.
level
It's only
3.
going to be 3 points, but he gets a leg.
Get rid of the 3 there, Rusty.
Okay. And that is here.
And that will do it for me.
And do you want to store, do you want to preserve any of those organs?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. It is my turn on this madness. I think I had said torso and a leg. The torso is 4, 6, and 5. I can't do it all from there, which means no matter what I do, it's going to cross. So I'm just going to burn it from there. Oh, a leg, 5, 3, and 3. I can do the leg from there. So let me get the full 8 victory points for the leg. 5,
Wow, 5 blood.
3, and 3. And that's a leg for 8 victory points.
Yeah, that blood is so useless at the beginning, but at the end, it's just
Yeah.
in short supply.
Okay.
Separate
Give
it.
yourself 8, Rusty.
8. 49, and an experience. And then the other one I had 3, so it's going to be an arm, so it will be 3, 2, and 3, 2, and 3. Thank you. And that's an arm for 3 victory points. and an expertise.
Is there any advantage to preserving after
Only to
stage
be able.
3? Yeah, but you can wait until after it degrades one more, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's not going to make a difference on this level.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you can preserve on the next one if you need to.
and
Get
that.
some points. Now it's Nikki's turn.
Yep, I'm building 2 legs.
Nice.
So I'll do it all in one clump. All right, so 4 of those plus an additional 4 for the other leg. 4 of those. 2 and 2. And then 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8 bone. That's my 2 legs. 1, 2. 1.
I think you
Oops.
got him flipped.
I
there.
do. I don't care.
Okay. Well, that's these.
He made me so mad. He made me witness murder. I'm not happy.
Can you build your
Here,
head?
I'm going to try. Let me get these out so I'm not confused. It's
So
either
how many points did Nikki just get there?
I did 2 legs.
Right.
So 2 full legs with the first 2. That's 10 points total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2 in the brain. 1, 2.
Yep.
And
Are you
then
insane in the membrane, Nikki P?
yes. And then I'm going to put skin on one of my legs.
You're not going to do the head?
Well, because this is going to degrade, and right now I can do it at level 1.
Sure.
You don't
And get
have
8
enough blood in
points.
level 1.
I sure don't. Never mind. Well, I was looking at the leg and I saw, oh, that works. And
Then do the head.
3 legs for that too. Okay, yeah. I was just working it. So,
that blood's going to degrade.
2,
Yeah, whatever.
3, and 3. And there's the head.
Heed.
So, I get 8 points for the head.
Mm-hmm. 8 points.
Okay, and then, well, I'm
You're maxed
maxed. Okay, and then I'm going to, am I gonna preserve 1? Okay, yeah, done.
Okay.
That goes there.
Okay.
I lose 4 blood.
I'm not going to decay anything. Ice is nice.
All right. So we now are to the board, picking up our pieces.
Thank you, Rusty.
We have 2 more rounds if
Nothing happens. Two more.
let's see what's down here.
So we are now into round 11, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm the worst dealer on the planet. You are starting player. We have another encounter.
Wow.
Okay. I choose. Heat wave adds to your complications. Sweat drips off your brows. You hunch over your work, and the smell is almost unbearable. It keeps getting worse until you realize it's not just your materials, but something else is adding to this. Something else adding to the stench. You suddenly feel a bit chilled. I don't suppose you brought any ice, you ask the demon lurking behind you. The creature chuckles. It is impossible to be a spy when you smell like a bloated corpse, it says. Then its laughter evaporates. No ice, only patience. Only a patience that melts even faster. If you have at least 3 complete monster parts, go to entry A6. Otherwise, go to entry B. So everybody's got that, and I got to pick somebody, which stinks. I guess Rusty. You're the
That's
closest to me.
Yeah.
And you have at least 3, so go to A6.
Maybe he's going to be nice.
I hope so, because wasn't too great for you, though. It was helpful.
About 2 legs and a head.
Oh, hey, this is not so bad. A6, correct? Yep, this is a good one. You're making progress, that much is clear, but you must breathe life into it and to do it quickly. Or you will take your last breath. Perhaps it will help in your efforts. Gain 1 uncharged Leyden jar unless you already have 4. So there you
Wow.
go. That's not so
Nice
bad.
for you.
Yeah.
And that goes away.
That goes away.
And it's first player again. Alrighty.
Over you.
What do I need? I need goodies.
Use animal parts for blood.
Yes, but as long as the animal parts are coming from section 1 or 2. If they're coming from section 3, they cannot be used as blood.
Okay.
I guess I'll murder. So I'll spend 3.
So blase. I guess I'll murder.
Spend
Why
3.
not? This
Here I
heat's
go
getting
murdering
to me.
again.
Life's so dull. I think I'll go kill somebody.
And I get
Aye, that's
4?
terrible.
4. Yeah, it's the blood that I think is. Actually, I probably should. Well, it's only 3. So it's 4. It's going to put me at 12 right here. Oh, that puts me at 15, right?
Yep.
Okay.
3 blood and 2 bones. The bones.
2 bones. Okay. And so I did that, so I get another token. I just threw that over there and I shouldn't have. I get another
Police token.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
All right. I will go research, play this, get 3 expertise. Boom, boom, boom.
I am going to recharge 3 of my Leyden jars. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna bump Lincoln and murder here. And I get 2, 3, 4. It's 4,
Four.
4 and 3 blood, right?
And then 2. Is it 2?
It is 2 bone, yes.
Don't forget to take the hit in your
3 on your
Humanity.
humanity.
Right. 1, 2. See, I've just given up on my humanity.
And I believe you
the humanity.
I hold on so tight.
you lose 1 of your reputation as well as you dropped away from it.
I'll go here. Pay an extra coin to get 2 cards. Hopefully these are both stage 2. They probably won't be. No, they're not. So I will take 3 of these. 3 muscles. 2 organs. 1 blood. And 2 bone. For that one. And I have to decide if I want to worry about that, which I don't think I do. So that one I won't take brain power, I will just put it back. It's too bad you can't make them level 2, that's just silly.
All right. I'm going to the cemetery. This may prove to be a mistake.
A mistaken egg?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I'm just going to do the freebie increase in expertise. That's all. No loss of humanity.
No, the humanity.
I'm not a fan of it, but I think it's probably the safest way.
Murder.
Murder! I'm bumping you.
Thanks.
I'm getting my second. 1, 2, 3.
Woof.
1, 2. Still on all 6. So that would be 4 muscle, 4
Organ.
organ,
2 bone.
2 bone, and 3 blood. Oh, and you can keep the bone.
Oh, you got too much?
Yep.
You do. I'm gonna give blood. That's 3 fresh blood. Done.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, what am I trying to do here? I'm going to lecture for 1 coin and 2 reputation.
Cool.
Maybe.
I am going to the slaughterhouse for 4 animal materials, stage 2. Thank you.
Sure. That was it?
That was it.
All right, I'm selling. So just 2 francs, please, for that. And then, but I'm going to buy ice, so...
Oh.
So I will give you back a franc for a block of ice.
And there you go. Thank you.
I guess I'll educate. I'll work for another 4 francs. Were you doing that?
So no, I'm thinking. Oh, I guess I wasn't making the sound. So the alternative end condition is somebody animates an entire body.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody even at?
Rusty might be close.
It could. Well, then I'm just gonna go ahead and buy myself 3 reputation and get that last dial up to where I can get some points.
All right, my turn. I'm not going to bump myself. I'll just take 3 more blood. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question about this guy. What's the, if I choose...
You'll choose one of those 3 options. Either 3 experience plus a humanity loss, or 5 humanity, or you will gain 8 bones. 8 animal material.
Or 8 animal.
Right.
So if I pay that, I'm gonna, if I do
You'll net 4.
4, that gets me 9 points. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 and buy this guy and take the humanity
Oh, the humanity.
and just get 4 out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that goes back to there.
And you're placing your guy there, correct?
And I'm placing my guy there, sorry. Okay.
And then one last thing for me to do. Do I care? 2 stuff. You know what? I should just do that. I'm going to do this. It bumps me for free. I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to get these goods. I'm at... it's not a lot of blood. So I'm at 8, so I can take 7 things. The downer is it's all they all need the same amount of items, whatever level they're on. So I need to upgrade 2 arms and 2 legs, which I don't think I'm going to make, but I can at least do one of the arms or legs. So I will take, goodness gracious, let me map it out. I need to upgrade these, each one of these, so that's 5 for 1, 3 and 3. That takes care of 1 leg. Then I need 5, got that. 3 and 3. 5, 3, and 3, and I have 1 extra of those out of that. Then if I get, I didn't split everything there, so it's still in the right column. Then if I take this, I need to get an arm with 1 extra. So an arm would give me, and I can get 7 items. I don't know that I have enough to do that. This is 6. I'll do that. So it's 2, 3. Really, this is the niggliest little thing here. 1, is that right? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. I might take 1 other thing of the other, and then 2 bone. 2, 3, 1. Okay, and then that leaves me with 1 extra item, right? That I can get for. Should be going for. I should have gone for animal parts like Rusty. 4, 8, 12, 14. I'll take a muscle. I don't know. That's good. Okay, and then those go underneath. I think they're supposed to be face down though, because they come up. Okay. That is that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm doing my business.
Yes.
So I will spend what I did on the 1 leg, which was going to be 5, 3, and 3. That's 1. Nikki P, take that,
Yep.
and that lets me flip a leg.
That's 8 victory points for you.
Then I'm gonna do 5. 3 and 3. I don't have enough blood. Okay. 5, 3, 3. That does another leg. That's a 4-pointer, right? 5,
Yes.
3, 3. Okie dokie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I get to flip that leg. And I do not have enough for an arm. The arms. Okay.
Do you wish to throw your switch?
Yeah, I'll throw the switch over here. I'll spend one of these.
And you're only throwing 2 dice?
Yep.
Okay. Good luck.
Neither of them.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna flip them all. Throw the dice.
Going to
Roll
throw
them
all
I get
6?
two- Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, you get
It's 2 per.
Yeah, you get 2 blue.
So I should.
Do 4.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
that.
And you get both blue, so yes.
Yep.
All right, so you must take one of these and
Yeah.
place
Oh,
it.
hey, wait. You know what? Let me just do one thing. Well, finish that up. I'm going to re-roll one of those
And
blue
I don't
dice
have.
just in
Yeah. I
case.
should have saved something for a reroll. I should have forgot about that. Okay.
Okay, and you're going to take 1 sanity and 1
Ah, sweet.
Well, I would like to take one sanity at this point.
1 humanity loss.
Not. I don't have to take 2.
No, it's,
Yeah,
only-
it's just
it's
one
just one.
overall. Yeah.
it's 1 total.
Ooh, that's so sad.
Okay.
All right,
Rusty.
so I will be skinning a leg. For
Oh, that
5.
would be a reason to. I'm sorry. That would be a reason to roll more dice at once. If you
Right,
can
but
only
you can
take.
get hit. Well, no, the minuses are bad. The lightning bolts are bad, though. As more of those, and you're going to have more of a chance of those coming up on gray.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because it's 1 and a 2. It's not great. You
Okay.
really don't want to roll those gray ones if you can help it.
5, 3, and 3 for an 8 for my last leg.
You're on your last
Skin.
leg.
Here,
Thank you.
give him 8.
And that's
Where are you?
8.
Oh, you're
takes
there.
me to 60. And I've knocked him or her around. I then will spend for the torso, will be 4, 6, and 5. I will use the 6, the 4 for the blood, and the
5 muscles.
5 muscles, which is all that I have. To flip over the torso at a value of 4. I will earn 4 victory points for that. 6 minus 2.
Cool.
Here?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So
Ooh.
all of that and that 5 marker. I will throw the switch on.
Oops.
Do I do 6 or 4? I'm only going to do 4.
Yeah, I don't think. I think that the danger of the damage is really scary.
1 damage, 1 alive. So I will put the damage here and 1 alive there. And then I will take this and place that in.
Oh, I should have done something like that.
Oh,
Storage.
But
doesn't
you're-
matter.
That it depends. Those will still be valid, except for the blood, which will go away. They just, in this stage, are still worth the same number of points
Oh
because
yeah,
they're
yeah. Let's
anything
not worry
beyond
about
1.
that. That goes away. Well, I'll do it when we do it. Nikki's got to do her
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, so skin, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. On the leg. Yeah. 3 and
You don't want to do the
3.
like the torso or something. Do you not have enough for the torso?
Don't have enough in 1 for the torso. And 5 blood. 4,
Cool.
5. So I get 8 points for doing a leg.
Could you give her 8 somebody?
Yes. Can. Takes you to 41.
And then a level 2 thing. I believe I can pull it off. Another leg for 4 points. 1, 2. No, I don't have enough blood. Sorry. An arm. So 1, 2, 3. 2. And 3. And then that's skinning an arm. So that's 3 points.
3 points for green. 1, 2, 3.
And then, can I flip the switch? I could. I will flip the switch. Just one.
And you're
2
both
blue
blue
dice, yeah.
dice.
Low, yeah.
Come on, Nikki P.
1 alive and 1 damage. So,
Oops. Sorry, I picked up 2 damage. You didn't want that.
so I'll give my leg some life. And then I saw you guys putting it on stuff without skin. Is there a reason why you're choosing that?
Well, just because there's only
so it doesn't
one
reverse
round.
there's an ability to save the.
You have the ability to repair as an action in your lab.
In
so-
here. Okay. That's all I can do.
Is that one flipped already?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Scary looking. So that's the end of the round.
Well, we need to now.
Oh yeah.
We need to decompose materials.
Oh, I'm going to put those down there.
We need to bring back all of our guys.
I have ice, so nothing decomposes, correct?
Nothing decomposes.
Okay.
For those of you with ice, you just flip the ice over to the backside now. We will refresh these.
Well, you'll be interested in this. Remove all damage markers
Okay.
That's
Well,
cool.
from your monster.
You would be interested too, and Rusty would be interested also.
And you are.
It's a symposium. Esteemed scientist M. Gerwin invites his fellows to discuss advances in natural philosophy. When lecturing at the Academy, gain 2 extra reputation. And we have 2 bodies that come up at
Oh.
Yay.
some freshens. Hey, guess where I'm going? That's pretty spectacular.
I think I know
Yeah.
which one you're taking, too.
Yep. So I will go there. Take that one.
Yeah.
I have to pay
No
gold.
question.
Or a franc. It gives me 4, 3, and 2. 4, 4, 3, and 2. Okay.
I got really excited because I'm looking at that and going, that's exactly what I need for one more leg. And then I realized I don't have the coin to bump you.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So I think I'll go to the hospital, yeah?
Oh, you should probably leave that card out, Rusty, because it
Card
was-
is right there.
Okay, good, because it had some little niggly things that I didn't really track. I think you just get extra reputation, yeah.
Okay. So,
All right. I'm making a mess here, but I'm just going to go to lecture.
Oh, wow.
I am not going to use the lecture ability. I will use my humanity card and gain 3 humanity. 1, 2, 3, which gains me back 1 of those.
Cool.
Why does that say minus on next to it?
Here,
He moved it.
For the.
I lost a reputation when I
Right,
went there.
Okay.
When I pass it, I will gain it back.
Got it. All right, so Lincoln, here's your coin.
Oh, for the other body?
Yes. Here's the coin to the bank. And I take. That'll be my turn.
Do I want to get a bunch of stage? I guess I kind of want to get as much as I can to flip over as many things as possible. So I will bump you, give you a coin, spend a franc to do both of them. I'll take the blood here, right? That puts me to 15. 4, 8. Nope, that puts me to 13. And then I'll take the 2. Goodness gracious, what do I need? I think I need lots of muscle, right? So I'll take that. And organs. And then the other one I will do stage level 2. I get 1 of these, 2 of the muscles, 1 of the blood, and 1 of, I think I'm maxed out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah, so none of the bone matter to me. Okie dokie. Your turn, Jackie.
I will gain some humanity. I'll volunteer. And this guy becomes a scientist. This gal.
That's not going to be much.
I'm going to bump myself for free. I will receive a coin
And
We have a
4
thing-
reputation.
and 4
Yeah.
reputation, but that doesn't make any difference because I can only accept 2 reputation anyway.
I am going to work.
Nice.
And I am so wonderfully expertised and
You
skilled.
get 4.
I'm going to get 4.
Nice.
You're 4.
Done.
Okay. So I can't do blood because it needs to be level 1. It really is terrible that it doesn't get to go down. Although this substitutes for blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will do that. And I'll take 4 level 2 blood. Or whatever. Bone parts. Hopefully it'll help me do something.
Animal material.
Animal materials.
All right. I'm going to use my last coin and go to the morgue. Well, I do not want to lose my precious humanity, so I will just do 2 organ, 2.
2
thing,
meat and 2 organ?
Yeah.
Do you need the bone?
I don't think I need the bone at this point.
Okay, yeah, you're not doing any of that stuff.
I
Oh no,
mean,
you do
I
have a
can't-
leg. Let's at least do
Yeah, okay.
that.
And that coin will go here.
And then those go on the bottom.
All right.
Face down. Face up.
I am going to go to the research center. I'm going to take this card, go up by 1, and I may remove all damage markers from my monster parts
Nice.
and get to
Expertise.
expertise. So that's done.
Okay. 3 blood.
Okay. One more thing here. I don't really know what to do. Oh, you know what? I guess I could go get money. Just sell all off all this bone. So I get 6 francs. Frankly, I get 6 francs.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have nowhere I can get reputation now, right?
You can't.
You can't.
Like,
You can pay for reputation.
but-
Yeah.
Oh, between anybody's turns. So yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Just do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okie dokie.
Do I get anything else there? No.
Nope.
Okay, so
The morgue is now off limits by playing that card.
yeah, morgue's
Okay.
off limits for this round. Sorry.
Can't. It doesn't matter. Can't do anything anyway.
Okay, and then that's that.
Okay. And then I'm going to come here for the coin, higher there, and I will
Yeah.
take the 3. 1, 2,
Oh, really?
3. Right? There's no other reason to take anything else.
I am trying to decide between. No, that's not a decision at all. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yeah, recharging would have been good too. I didn't do
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
that. Yep.
all right. Starting player. Let's go ahead and go through the last
Sure,
round
sure.
of the lab phase.
Okay, so I'm going to try to convert as many of these as I can. I have a full-on leg here that will be 8 points, so let's just do that. Do I need to, though? I don't need to.
No, it's skinned already.
Yeah, okay.
You got
so
arms to
yeah,
do.
I think I misunderstood that. So that's good. That'll be helpful. Don't need as much blood. So I will do one of the arms. That needs 3, 2. So that gives me 6 points for the arm.
Okay. That takes you to 92 from 86.
Okay, and then 3, 2. Unfortunately, I have to use one of those. So that will be. I didn't need to do those body parts because I'd already done the leg. So that will be another 3 points. I can do that, and then I'll throw the switch, I guess.
There, the 2 blue. Good luck.
Yeah.
Come on.
Eyes.
Nope.
Damage, but it's irrelevant.
Okay.
I realized why I was hesitating. What I should have done was given blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I would have been able to complete, to skin another
Nope.
part.
Yep.
Oh well.
Did you want to purchase a leg, which is worth points?
Yes, I do. So, well, let's call it 3 and 2 and 4.
Cool.
I guess at least my guys.
Built.
Yeah,
Did you get the other leg?
that's what I just.
Okay.
I just got.
Which leg do you need? That one.
You know, he doesn't need to dance. So
Well, he's
5
got it.
points.
either way, and I think that's all I can do.
You have a charged
Yeah.
leg and charge. Would you like to
let's-
give
Yeah,
that
go
a
for it.
Let's.
Can't hurt.
Oh, I could have.
Can't help, but
I'm
could
gonna.
have.
What?
Well, I could have re-rolled one. You know, I'm gonna do it because what else can I do?
Okay.
Yeah, re-roll one of
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
So. Hey.
Oh, both.
2? Wow.
Okay, that's good. I'll take that.
All right. I've got nothing to purchase. I'm just going to.
You can't skin the arm? Oh no, you don't know.
I don't have enough material, so I'm going to just give this a shot with the
Yep.
2 blue dice to see if I can earn a few more points. Neither. Actually, the worst roll, but that's quite all right.
Okay.
Nikki.
Yeah, I'm gonna skin the head. So that's 3 of these.
That's 11 points.
Well,
No, she
it's
doesn't have
not
enough
because
of
I
the
have to take
organs.
it from number 2, so it's gonna be 7 points
5 and 3.
and 3 for 7 points. And there's my head. Oh, look at her.
It's a lady.
Would you like to try to throw dice to cause
Yes,
life?
I
now?
very much would like to. Okay.
How many
so-
dice would you like to
well,
roll?
I think I should do 4.
Right, but it's two.
It's the-
two gray and 2 blue.
Right.
Okay.
Isn't this the last round?
Yeah.
I think I should go for it.
Yeah. you should.
Hey, 1 damage
you
and
got
1
one.
life. Okay.
That's more points.
So
Is
you can
it?
activate
Yes.
the head.
Yeah, the head is worth 14 alive.
Oh, well, there. It's alive. And I'll put it on the leg, and I'm done.
All right. We clean up. Captain will show up, and we are
Hey,
to
Captain.
read. Captain Walton triumphs. The captain staggers along the sign after the creature, his pistol wavering about blindly in the cloud-obscured moonlight. The demon is impossibly fast and keeps just ahead of him, out of sight, taunting the man with a voice that appears to come from all directions at once. Age has not been kind to you, Captain. You've grown slow and weak. You should have run me through on your ship when you had the chance. Yes, 'tis true. I pitied you once, the captain replied, swinging his gun left then right, searching, but no longer. The creature is suddenly at his shoulder. Before the captain can react, it knocks his gun into the river with one swift motion. The captain draws his sword, but the fiend grabs both his wrist and his throat, lifting him off the ground. Wow. Both man and beast are covered in each other's blood. "Why are you afraid of me so?" it asks, its grip tightening. "Am I not the same flesh and blood? Should I not be afforded the same base consideration that all mortal men crave?" Unable to breathe, much less speak, the captain uses his free hand to draw a small dagger from his belt and stab the monster in the eye. Roaring in pain, the creature drops the captain to the ground and stumbles backwards towards the river's edge. "You are not a man," the captain growls, advancing with his sword. "You are an abomination." He rushes forward and shoves the sword into the creature's chest, piercing its heart, pushing until his hilt slams against breastbone. His momentum carries him and the demon over the embankment into the river, their bodies entwined in a macabre dance as they plummet downward, forever lost in the dark currents.
Oh,
My
Or
goodness.
until the first expansion.
right.
That's right.
Okay.
So, whoever has the most humanity right now, who is the
I had
highest?
4.
I have 4.
Humanity. So
Oh, yeah,
both
yeah,
of you
yeah.
will receive 5 victory points.
Don't I get it?
Yeah, you both do.
Yeah, we
both
both
do.
do. We're tied, so
Oh.
that's 5 for.
Yeah, not humanity. Thinking aliveness.
All right. And then we're going to go across the dials and alive parts. So why don't we start with Jackie? Your humanity dial is how
I
many?
get 9 points.
Okay, 9.
15 for reputation
So that would be 74,
and 20 for expertise.
94. Okay, and your body parts alive, any? None. Okay. Nikki,
Yes.
let's go over your...
9 for humanity,
That takes you to
Humanity.
65,
20 for reputation,
85,
20 for expertise,
105. And body parts.
2 alive parts.
You have a head for 14
Oh, I see.
and a leg for 10. I have 0 for humanity, 20 for reputation,
Where are you? Is this you?
purple.
Yep. No.
You're
You're
blue.
blue.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 20.
yeah.
So to
84.
84. And then 20
I'm
for
doing it.
expertise. 104. I have the head and the torso alive for 26 total.
And I have no humanity. I'm the humanity, and I get 20 for this for being at my reputation at that 22, and 20 for expertise. So that's 120, 135, and then I have a bunch of body parts. I've got the head, which is 14. The torso, which is 12, and then the 2 legs. So that's 26, 46 points.
81.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, I know you were super excited to play. Well, so the final scores are 1.
181 for Lincoln.
Yep. 130 for Rusty, 129 for Nikki, and 94 for Jackie.
Which just proves that I'm the nicest person at the table.
Yeah, I guess so. What do you think? I know you really wanted to play this
I was
game.
really excited to play this. And I actually quite like this. It ran a little long with us, but it's hard to tell how much of that was because we were not, in fact, doing our labs simultaneously
Sure,
because we were
sure.
still learning.
Right.
So I think once you know it, it'll go faster. I do wish that there was a way to cut down on the kind of the permutations.
stuff, yeah.
So
I bet you there'll be an app, though, like you were saying.
yeah, I said this off camera, but I think, and I normally don't like apps because I like being totally analog and putting the devices down, but I think this could really benefit from an app where you would just enter your resources in there and it would kind of do the permutations for you and you could
Right.
just choose which one you want. And then all you'd have to kind of calculate is what your strategy was going forward. So you could spend more time planning and less time calculating.
Right.
But I do love how well this theme is integrated
it's
into this
neat.
game, and for a Euro, and it's primarily a Euro, it's way less dry than most of them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think, especially if you're just in the spirit of the macabre, it's a lot of fun.
What do you say, Nick?
I did enjoy it. I would definitely play it again. I think that we got the lab stuff down. The simultaneous play will certainly keep the game rolling at a faster click. The managing the dials was crazy. Clearly, humanity is meant to be a very, very difficult thing to hold on to. But I liked trying to do that for myself. But it was always costing to do even the littlest thing cost you humanity.
Well, that was over there was terrible.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know,
3 is
Yeah, that was the one benefit I had that I don't.
rough.
You know.
I think that was that's a pretty big advantage,
Agreed.
just being able to go murder.
But I was
bodies.
I was restricted where I could go though. It was actually not great in that regard because I had a much narrower range of places I could go.
I liked the storyline.
Yeah.
I wish we had gotten a little more
I
out
wish
of the
one of them
book.
had been made because I would
Yeah.
have liked to have seen what
Yeah.
happened.
It reminded me of this TV show that was out a few years ago, Penny Dreadful, where they had the Frankenstein. This closely follows that Frankenstein storyline from that TV show, which is interesting to me, but I don't know if they intended that or not. I liked the sections of the board, the choosing, the knocking. This was interesting that you couldn't keep continually
Right.
knocking people. Towards the end of the game, I would look at something and be like, oh, I'm going to do that. I got the money. Oh, I can't. It's full down here. So that kind of was a neat mechanic to me.
Well, additionally, being able to do it to yourself for nothing is
Right.
huge.
That just stopped. It stopped me several times.
Right. What do you think, Rusty?
I enjoyed the concept. I liked the rule set. I liked the way this all worked together. Everything everyone has said so far. I think it could have been a little better if it seemed a little easier to actually create the monster. The fact that we're fighting against just 12 rounds to be able to
Well, you
potentially make
bumped
it, and we did bump one, but I would kind of like the idea to have the race that someone might actually finish this with a little more tension,
Yeah.
that you're working on that. It just felt like we were racing the clock rather than each other.
It might have happened if we had one more round. I mean, I'm close. I might have been able to make a bride.
But other than that, I mean, I enjoyed the thematic. I enjoyed how the resources actually decayed. You had to use them.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you could be murderous and become this complete scourge of humanity, but all that work could go away in a couple of turns, and suddenly everything
Yeah.
you've done is pointless.
Right. Well, I think it's fun. I like the mechanisms. There's some really great stuff with the placement of the, I mean, worker placement games are interesting to me, and you do need the bumping thing, I think, for stuff, and I really like what they did with that. I didn't really optimize my final turn very well, which is fine. Obviously, I'm not even close to having a problem here, but I did a different thing, right? Upgrading my reputation and expertise to take advantage of the benefits that would give me, which I really wanted the 2 dice to be. I just knew there's only one lightning bolt I believe on the entirety of the die. Oh, there's 2.
2.
It's definitely a chance.
But it's 2 blank instead of...
Yeah, and 2 eyes, which you don't
Right.
have. You
This
only have
one's one blank.
Yeah, and 1 eye. It's rough, and that you can actually lose some humanity. It is good.
As I did, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's good that it's only 1. It wasn't like, because Rusty had told us earlier that it's only 1, which is great. It's not as awful. The murder thing is pretty cool, but I ended up not using it as much as I thought because some other stuff like these coming up and something happening down there and here, because these can be pretty spectacular. I mean, look at that one. That's actually pretty great right there for a stage 2.
Well, also by doing these, you take them away from us, and then if we want to go down and do that,
These didn't come up as much as... These only came up 3 times, right?
I think 3 times total.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I do think that I really like the theme. I think it's fantastic. I think the artwork is actually really great. It is very gray, so it probably doesn't pop enough, but I love it. I love the buildings. It looks like an old school map or something like that. It's really, really good looking.
And dials.
Yeah,
Can we
it's
talk
got-
about how much fun dials are?
Right.
Look like a mad scientist here.
Yeah.
It is really, really neato in that regard. The only downer is like you were saying, the ease of making it to build. Being able to slough off to lower levels would be helpful because I understand that they probably play tested and all that, and that's cool. But good gracious, it was hard. I ended up wasting energy doing something that I didn't really, I didn't realize I'd already done so much on it. But yeah, I really think that they did a really cool job with this. It's really one of the more interesting worker placement games I've played in a very long time. Really, really interesting.
Yeah, using the dock people was interesting too, I thought.
Oh my gosh, I was.
I only did
frustrated.
it twice, I think, but it was.
Well, I was waiting for that cutthroat. I had that card forever.
Yeah.
I think it was the fourth refresh. Maybe a cutthroat finally showed up.
And the block of ice was clever,
Yeah,
I thought.
it's fun.
Especially if you're trying to save up enough for the skin
Yeah, to do it at the
and
best level.
at the high level. That's when I'm like, I need to buy a block of ice so I can keep the blood in
Fresh.
the number
Yeah.
one column.
Or two, at least at a minimum. Yeah, because that losing it after the it's cool though that you can use the animal parts.
For blood?
Materials.
Materials.
It's weird,
Material.
weird term to use it as blood. So if you need to, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot of really cool stuff in this. I would definitely like to play this again now that I kind of have a sense of it and know what I'm doing.
Are these different from game to game?
There's 2 additional ones, right?
Yeah, there's 6, and 4 will randomly come out
Right.
each game.
So the bonuses could be different.
Do you know offhand what the other two are?
I don't, not off the top of my head, but I think one has to deal with one of the other dials.
The expertise.
The
okay.
expertise instead of reputation. And then I would have to look it up, but I believe it has to do with body parts as well.
Oh, okay.
But I
Okay.
don't remember right off the top of my head.
Well, cool, Rusty. Thanks for teaching us.
Well, thank you. And thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell to get notifications when new videos come out.